The caprese salad was still a really good option as a side dish. I kind of want to figure out what else I want to do for the Greek chicken to add more moisture into the dish. I gotta play around with it.
That song was really loud.
More moist.
At a really loud point, just jump in, and my ears just went like, "Oh God, so much music."
Sorry.
No, it was no Hydra. It was just when I jumped in, it was like, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hi."
Hydra missed you.
Apparently. Anywho,
I'm naked. I don't have any gifts up. There.
Oh, I don't have my ring light on. As I blinded
Blind
myself,
you.
I looked right at it too.
So now you're deaf and blind.
There you go.
I'm sure this will be no different, to be honest.
All your rolls are now with disadvantage, Aurora. Sorry, I'll make the rolls.
Yes, I will totally do that.
Aurora just got hit by a guiding bolt.
Yeah. There you go. I forgot to change the color of my... Oh, God, I didn't even think about... I was streaming.
Pelor himself just came down to Flash Aurora.
Yeah.
Boom.
Never mind. I was going to make... that went a lot darker. I was going to make a joke. Not going to. Moving on.
You can't make a dark joke about Pelor. That dude's the light.
Shut up.
Anyways, welcome, everybody.
I think you're my new favorite.
D&D Beyond is under a little bit of maintenance, so it might be a
a lot of
little rough right now. But we're
gonna be doing a lot of this.
a lot of phones in our face.
Working again for me.
Is
Is it? Oh fuck!
Oh
hold up.
shit! Just in time.
I'm loading.
Yeah, it's working for me.
I'm in.
Amazing timing. Also, everyone is... Oh, hold on. Somebody was very loud. Someone peaked, and I don't know who it was at that point.
It was me. It was me.
I don't think it was you. It may have been
Was
Penguin.
it me?
It may have been, but that's probably because...
Penguin
I
can't
don't think Penguin is capable.
I think it's because I personally had Penguin up really high, because last time we were hanging out, you were quiet.
Because
Hey.
I didn't refresh my Discord.
No, it's fine. Anyways... Never mind. The D&D Beyond is not under maintenance anymore.
It's working again.
Don't jinx it.
You've been all
Live.
bamboozled.
There you go. Anywho, welcome back, everybody. Last time on Prince of Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay. Yeah, we are live at the current moment. Typical start. Last time, our wonderful group finally all alive, all together again. Just with an exceeded amount of more trauma.
All Mariana.
Right. Of the main cast, all alive, all together again. With newfound powers and magic and friendship in life. I don't know. You guys teleported back to Shadeborough, back to Amdrus's hometown and literal kitchen, knocking over the kitchen table. Mom was not impressed, but also very excited to see all of you, to meet a new lovely friend in Amethyst who not only brought a fuck ton of new people and people for her to guests at her house, but also in an instant created beautiful crystal tables, and she absolutely loved it and was all for it. And a new favorite was currently at hand.
A new favorite was crowned.
A new crowned. There we go. After you're just like yelling at the sky. You guys had an amazing home cooked meal. You guys got updated on the town and some really good things and some maybe not so good things happening in town. Kalisa's the new mayor. Honestly, thanks to a lot of you guys voting, that kind of tipped the scales. Amdrus's dad being the official deputy now, under Constable Harbrook, who no longer has to moonlight as a butcher, as well as Constable Harbrook no longer has to be the pseudo mayor. Town, I guess, protection guards have been better. They've been doing scout missions both for hunting and to make sure that more attacks from the war isn't been going on. New families have moved and left, and old families have left. And you guys were told that the Feathergale Knights have been a higher presence as of lately because of the attack, because of everything that happened. There is currently 2 Feathergale Knights staying in town, one of which is of a higher rank. Sure. An older woman apparently named Jacqueline Duststone, which Joel's ears perked up and knew very well, was one of the king's...
Sounds like a porn star name.
Okay. One of the... I hate you, Coco. I was really trying to push on. One of the guards that apparently stayed around the castle and around her father a lot, so knew Joel as a child very well. Which, to be fair, forgot to talk to you about that out of between the session, but that's fine. But anyways, with that, you guys were sent off. After dinner, you guys were also told about how the bathhouse has new ownership now, a new family, a Fairlight family coming in. You guys went in. It was very, like, it is called the Herbal Bathhouse, and it was very, like, strong herbal scents and incense and, like, plants everywhere, and there was this, like, dark-skinned human man that was, Amethyst got, like, not a bad vibe, but something was off, could see something, and they were very, like, wearing really flowy robes, and someone's getting a phone call. And you guys decided to go all out and have the full package, the best herbal bath that you guys could have, having 2 separate rooms. You met what seemingly was this man's wife, this, like, beautiful, tall, like, what's it called? Elegant. Well, it was not loosely. Effortlessly. There we go. Thank you. Elegant kind of woman that seemed to have a piqued interest in Atim with the elven features, because we realized, as far as you're aware, sure, if you want to do that. But the father, as it was kind of mentioned before, the husband didn't seem to care. Had mentioned that nothing would be said when Atim had brought up. So take that as you will. And with that, you guys will come back. If there was any more, we kind of rushed it because it was getting really late. Was there anything you guys wanted to do while in the bathhouse? Any conversations? Anything specific?
My only question to the proprietors of the bathhouse is, do you know if they sell anything like potions or anything that could be beneficial to us?
Do you ask them?
Do they
Sure.
Is that what you asked them?
Yeah.
So we'll say, as you guys kind of, after the hour is kind of up, and you guys are getting out of the bath, and whether you're in robes or your clothes or whatever you would want to have, you can kind of, when you're walking out or when you run into them, you can ask if they sell those kind of things. Make a just straight persuasion. Or not persuasion, charisma, sorry. Just straight charisma.
In the last several days, the word charisma for some reason
4.
sounds weird to me. All of a sudden,
no.
like, as if I've never heard it before.
It's
just-
so
I
weird
don't
when
know.
words happen like that. You're like,
I was like, I don't know why. But I was like, that is the right word, right?
Or-
Like, that's how you say
or
it.
when you see it and like it looks wrong, even though it's totally spelled right, and you're like, that's a fake word. That doesn't look
Yes.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So you kind of asked this, Joel, and the kind of, would you have asked the like the man or the woman?
Man was the one that checked us in, right?
Yes, yeah. The woman
Then, yeah,
seemed
I
to
think I
help,
would have asked.
kind of.
I think I would have asked him.
Celeste.
Okay, probably at the end. Celeste's face, amazing. Chicken nuggets.
I love it.
Or chicken fingies. He'll
And
just
tater tots.
and tater tots. My bad. And yeah, Joel. He'll go. Oh no, we only do the bathhouse kind of side of it. All right. Well,
That's it.
okay. Anybody else wanted to do anything?
How deep are the waters here?
I mean, they're not like too deep, but like if you're to stand in the very middle, that's probably deepest. How tall are you? How tall is Amdrus?
Tall, like 6'5", 6'6".
Okay, I would say that it probably goes to like maybe just below your shoulders
Okay.
for you.
Oh yeah,
Like
6'4". Perfect.
yeah, they're decently deep, but like not super deep.
Cool. I would like to do a stealth check and see if I can't sneak up on Ataim in the water, and like dunk him.
Sure, make a stealth check while you guys are in the
Oh, that would
same
be
room.
easy. I'm literally just like laying on the top, eyes closed, just trying to like take in the...
All right, I will
That
go
sounds
off
like
your...
advantage.
No, I will go off his passive perception. Instead of making him roll.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 23 for a stealth check. I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah, 100%. Our team is lounging, and then suddenly you are just manhandled and thrown into the water.
Just like a, because you said you're floating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a beach, like a whale breaking the surface. I just like Andrew's just up, over, and on top.
Body check into the water.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like
Toph did that.
Joel,
too,
you were just like splashed with
something.
water.
I feel like Ray is copying Amdrus and is like
And like jumps on like on top of everything, and
yeah.
adorable.
Would I be able to hear this?
Yeah, the walls are pretty. They're not like really thick, so it's any loud noise, easily. Which also means they probably could have been able to hear loud noises.
It's the
too.
next room over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd probably look at Zephyr and just be like, "Well, it sounds like they're having fun."
You know, doesn't surprise me. Like, can we tell it's Amdrus?
Probably by
Oh,
loud
yeah.
laughing and maybe
Yeah.
a team getting mad.
Like screaming and being like, "That's
My
absolutely
sunglasses.
rude, disrespectful.
So where's
Come
my
on.
daggers?
I'm trying to relax."
It seems very much like Amdrus to do.
Suddenly, I'm very thankful we got a different room.
Me too.
Be careful, sir. You're in water. I have electricity.
Amazing.
And we're back down to 4.
Yeah. We brought
Took
you back
myself
and
this time.
we brought you back and I'll send you back down. All right. Well, after the hour and feeling refreshed, and getting dressed and asking your question, Joel, yeah. Do you guys, actually, Amdrus.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear you. I'm meeting a sound. What?
Atim, is your passive still 16 or is it 17?
Perception?
Yeah.
16.
Passive perception. It is 16. Why did I think it was 17? Amdrus. As you guys are
Passive
heading
19,
out.
Let's go.
Yeah. As you guys are heading out, Amdrus, you overhear the tail end of a quick conversation between the two proprietors of this place, and it will be mentioning Joel, not knowing name, but mentioning by description, like a brief, quick, like the brown-haired human, saying that he had asked about potions. And I will give you that. Like, you, again, it's harder to understand half the conversation because of the kind of man's kind of lower register of his voice. You catch little bits of the description and the ask, and you hear the woman go, "Not sure on them yet. Maybe." And then something else that he says, and that's it. in before you guys, like him kind of walking, or her walking out, and kind of bidding you a farewell and a good night, and kind of this like elegant kind of little bow.
Amethyst will bow back.
So will Ray.
Just on, like, stands up on your shoulder. What is going on with... Hello? Sorry, the map is just, like, flickering on...
Yeah, it was. I was looking at the stream. It was.
Yeah,
doing
I don't know
earlier.
why it's doing that. Hopefully it'll be fine. OBS has been on some shit lately, let me tell you. Oh my lord.
Fun.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all you catch because of your 19 fucking passive.
I'm wise as fuck, boy.
I mean, you're not. You just have very good ears.
Why?
Anything you guys want to do, or are you guys heading out? What are you guys doing next? I guess
I thought we were heading. I thought we were heading to the
end.
The inn.
Yeah, I'll put you back here. Is that where you're going? To the inn?
I believe so. We're gonna stay a night at the inn, recover, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. Oh right, because everyone else is staying at your parents. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, as you kind of hit the like once you guys walk outside, it's like as soon as you walk past that threshold, the cold night just hits you, and you guys were in this like humid and warm place and everything, and you guys are just like, oh, cold, and it just kind of hits you, closing up any pores, you know, immediately. And yeah, you guys can kind of walk down the little hill and back to the inn, which it's been a while, so let me do a quick little description if I can grab the page. That may have been the page that the paper was in, so oops.
Love that.
That's fine.
Anyway,
I used to have
caprese salad, super easy to make.
The swinging sword.
Send me the recipe.
What the shit? Where is it? I went too far, that's why. Hey, I haven't been in this part of the book in so long. Yes. So yeah, the swinging sword inn. Yeah, so you can see the kind of it's basically two buildings connected by their second floor and third floor in that middle. And you kind of go into the one building, and you kind of open up into that kind of very similar or familiar kind of wooden tavern. Amdrus, I mean, you grew up here. This is very typical. You, not even with just your passive, you catch it immediately because you just know it, and it's looked the same for pretty much like your whole life.
Ever?
Yeah. It's always been run by Kalisa and her family. And as you guys go in, that kind of the bustling of the late night supper and people, you know, maybe drinking or coming from the tavern, kind of the loud kind of just socializing kind of hits you guys. These beautiful lanterns. What you do notice though, kind of hung up is a lot more of these kind of almost hanging plants and like almost essentially like fairy lights, like twisted around to kind of give it this more like lighter feel. It was always kind of like not a dingy, but it was always like just like torch lights here and there, but these are kind of, it's now so much brighter and it looks more open. And there's this very like lovely like subtle smell in it. It's kind of like some kind of plant that's just kind of.
Is that rosemary? Are they using rosemary in the breads now?
I have no idea what kind of plant it would be.
You can grow rosemary anywhere.
Yeah, sure. Rosemary.
It's vigorous. Yeah, it's a roach.
Pretty invasive, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Like it's like mint.
Yeah.
Mint is a weed.
Yeah.
You have a weed. I'm calling the police.
Right here. Hold on. No. Not only there.
Y'all, I cut myself today, and it's not in a good place. It's like right on my thumb, and it hurts. Sorry.
Y'all want? I got the hookup.
Is that a police? I'm calling the weed. Sorry. Moving on.
Ma'am.
Honestly, let's weed whack these
Hi.
kids out of here.
But yeah, you kind of adorable. You can walk in and it's like brighter and has a smell to it, and while it doesn't like it's not there's not like new features other than these plants and everything, it does give off a different feel. And you can see the two workers that you've always seen, that kind of halfling man and that like shorter human woman with kind of her hair pulled back, and the halfling man with his like short hair kind of running around and getting orders. The other thing you notice immediately is behind the kind of bar, kind of long table with the bar stools. Again, obviously you knew this, but you do not see Kalisa. You do see this like very tall, like very fair skin, almost like porcelain white skin. Like beautiful woman with kind of long dark hair and these kind of like very dark eyes that are very stark to the paleness of her skin. As Joel gets like heart eyes. Apologies, I did have a proper description. I didn't have anything open because I forgot.
Amdrus is still torn up.
Yeah, you can see that she's in her maybe mid 20s to late 20s, if anything pushing 30s, but very young. She's tall, striking, and you can even see like when she's kind of moving things around. I'll give this to you guys. She isn't just like.
Where's her hair again? I'm sorry.
It's like a jet black. It's like this long wavy like jet black, and like these kind of dark, almost like black eyes as well.
Wednesday Addams. We're
kind
talking
of,
to
yeah.
Wednesday Addams.
Yeah,
Amdrus,
less.
You just lost your beloved.
I know. I rolled a 2. It makes sense.
I'd fuck.
I'd fuck her, but it'd be one night stand, anyways.
It's
My
really
heart-
just mourning. It's a mourning period.
There we go. Yeah, and you can see that like she even like you can see in her arms, like you would expect her to be like this stick figure for like how tall and like almost like again that kind of effervescent. No. Effortless. Thank you. Kind of beauty to her. But she is quite built. Like you can see, like as she's like moving things.
Okay, I gotta reroll then. I get a free reroll.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I get a free reroll because new details.
Yeah, there we go.
Doubled and then some. Yeah, you can see that she is wearing very like simple clothes, but it's still like very well put together and very much I don't know, well presenting, I guess is the easiest way to say that. And she's like chatting with some people. Do you guys just go up, or do you anything you guys like
I
to
walk
do?
right up to her.
Yeah, me too.
You guys kind of like walk right up, and she's like talking with someone, and she turns to you guys, and she kind of smiles, and this is very like simple but very like pleasant smile. And she just kind of goes, "Good evening. I don't think I've seen you all here before."
Hi, I'm Joel. This is my friend Amethyst.
We all met in this very tavern.
Yeah, this is where
I did.
our adventures began.
I did. And she just goes, "Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad to see some returning customers, I guess. My name is."
This is the recap episode. We're gonna go back and we're gonna flash back
There we
to
go.
our
Yes, yeah.
our first episode.
It's like a
Flashback
letter
episode.
home episode in Hunter x Hunter.
There you go.
There you go.
Maybe that's what I should have called it, a letter home. But
You can still
Fresh
change
out,
it.
fresh out.
I mean, that's
You
true.
can still change it.
She just kind of smiles. She goes, "My name is Lily Fairlight. Me and my family moved here recently. And the previous owner is the mayor now, and well, I was
That was
working for
us.
her at the time, and
Oh,
We were fans.
oh well, I'm sure
You're
she'll be
welcome.
here soon if you want to. If you're, we're coming to see Kalisa.
Oh, well, yes, it'd be nice to see her, but we were also here for a room.
Oh,
We'd like to
Of course.
stay if there's a room, of course.
I believe we have a couple rooms. How many? Just the 5 of you.
I'd like to insight check Joel.
Sure.
And I just
Do I realize?
say,
Do I realize
this place
Joel
looks
is inside?
amazing.
Thank you. Me and my family have always kind of loved plants, so we figured we brighten it up a bit.
I can really appreciate that, and it looks nice.
Thank you.
So I rolled bad, but I get a +3, so that's a 10.
A 10.
Can I tell that Joel is like, oh,
I don't
mama.
know. Coco, just Amdrus, tell anything for Joel, or is it just being Joel?
I think he's just being Joel.
Okay, there you go.
Good to know.
And she just kind of goes, well, I believe I have, and she kind of pulls out a log book, which you've never seen Kalisa ever, Amdrus, your whole life. You've never seen her pull open a book. She just knew, and she's looking through. She goes, well, we have 2 rooms of 2 right now. We could totally fit in another one if you want, but I think we have one of the more pricier ones that fits up to 6, if that works for you as well.
Yeah, we're kind of like a family. None of us are actually together. We're all just a big family unit, and we like to kind of bunk together. And I really love the plants in here. The plants are really, really nice, and I think Joel's gonna flirt and cast plant growth real quick on the plants above.
Oh my god, okay, hold on.
I just think that would be and just he just shoots off plant growth and vines. You can overgrow.
Look at my guy.
Yeah, I was gonna
here,
say-
Literally stumbles and shoots off a spell.
Amethyst puts a cool rock back in her pocket.
No.
Oh god, all
Staring
normal plants within
in.
100-foot radius. So it's all outside, and this half of the town just suddenly flourishes and
he was gonna pull
grows.
out his angel wings, one of the two, and he thought that this would be more impressive to her.
And they become thick and overgrown, and she just goes, "Oh,
The entire town is re-triggered by the vines.
yeah!"
Half the
Everyone just
town.
panics for a second.
Everybody panics.
She just goes.
You're outside. You're not again.
She just. That is brilliant. It's a
He just
bit
winks
much.
at her. He points and winks.
Make a charisma check.
God damn it.
Oh,
Can I give him advantage, and I'll just be like, "Wow, Joel, you're so cool." I'll just try to
No,
wingman this.
I will not allow that to
Can
be.
you're
You're so cool. No.
Lovely. That's
I was gonna
lovely.
say-
Well, that feels about right for
I was
Joel.
gonna say, can Amdrus wingman this?
Amethyst is
too
trying.
late. Amethyst is trying and failing. And-
Okay,
Well,
wait. Can Ray give me advantage?
No,
somehow?
it's too late. As you kind of wink, she doesn't. She's looking at the plants. She goes, "Well, I'm gonna have to do some trimming." But she goes, "Thank you, though. It's lovely to see others that have magic that helps nature. It's rare, it seems." And she goes, "Rooms."
That's my bag, baby. I got the magic in me.
Okay. And she just goes,
Do you want the magic in you?
No.
no. She just goes, the rooms.
Yeah.
And she will grab one of the keys, and she just goes, that is 5 gold a night.
Right.
For a
Jesus,
large
it
cover.
fucking went up.
I'll give her the 5 gold, not a problem.
Okay.
Were there many
Sure.
people in the room?
Yes, it's still pretty busy.
All right. Well, can I also buy a round for everybody in the room, please?
Okay. Let me.
Just Joel out here.
I would say if you want to put down 10 gold, maybe.
Done.
Yeah, 10 gold. I'll say.
And then
It's
an
probably
additional 5 gold as a tip.
It's a tip. She goes,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
Just the
clearly, adventuring is doing well for you. She goes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Everything's coming up, Joel.
And she just kind of gives you a smile and takes the tip. And you can see she like puts it in like the. I hate you all. Knocking that persuasion down a bit. She puts it into like a mug off to the side as kind of like a communal tip thing.
Nice. She's married too, right?
You have, as far as you see, no ring on her. You have no idea.
Cool.
I'd say perception.
She's just of the Fairlight family. We don't know where she.
It was really nice meeting you.
It was lovely meeting you too. Are these all your friends?
And if you
then?
need help trimming the bushes later, I can do that too.
All right.
Trim the hedges.
I'm sure I can drag my brother to help as well, but
yeah, you trim those hedges.
I'm sure it would be nice. Yes. And she like looks to everyone else who's just been like behind watching this whole thing. She goes, "It is good to meet all of you as well. Again, my name is Lily."
Just picture a straight line of all of them, very blank face, like
yeah.
No expressions.
And she
from
just
any of
smiles
them.
towards you guys.
Amdrus is just in the back.
No, Ataim is very much being like shocked.
Just in the corner.
Shocked.
Amdrus is in the back, like staring at Joel, like.
Like this is that moment in the show where I go find a random person and we're just like, like if they know
I try
me.
to slyly put a fucking cool rock in Joel's hand.
Make a sleight of hand check.
It worked for me. 9.
There you go.
You're like very awkwardly like fumbled, like you like get to the point where you just like open up his hand, like he fully knows, like you fully like open it up, put something in it, close his hand, and then step away. And like
Lily,
as you're doing
Amethyst
that,
gave me this to give it to you, so here you go, Lily.
Because and what kind of rock is it, Amethyst?
I was thinking a nice clear quartz.
Okay. She's like, oh, it is gorgeous. Amethyst, was it? Gorgeous name as well.
Thanks.
And she just kind of like holds on to the rock and just kind of goes, I didn't get everyone else.
with my little rock thingies.
She goes, fascinating. And then she just kind of moves in. She goes, I do need to write down everyone's name for the list. Can I get everyone's name? Or do you go by, if you're a venturing group, do you go by something?
We do have a name.
It is.
Oh, yeah, the Ditherers of Dismay. Yeah, that's
Ditherers.
Jesus Christ,
And
Joel,
as
I've
she's
seen
writing, she
car
goes,
accidents.
Oh,
I died twice recently.
today.
Turns around.
This morning.
Recently.
This morning.
Literally this morning.
She begins to write and she goes, oh, I've heard of you.
Of course you have. We're badass.
You were the ones that had helped with the town when it was under attack. I had heard about it.
I'll have you know, like I peep up
That
in the
is-
back. I'm like, I see what's happening here. I'm like, I'll have you know, if it weren't for Joel, who single-handedly helped save myself and Ataim from getting killed that day.
Hi, that's me.
Yeah, and then they
What?
stabbed me shortly after that, I believe.
Jesus Christ, man, just let it fucking
I mean-
ride.
Well, it seems like you guys need to work on some things, but that's okay. That is normal. And she writes...
Every group has their, quirks.
Of course. And she just kind of chuckles as she writes it down. She goes, well, by passing, I've got each of your names, except for you. And she looks towards you, Zephyr. What's your name?
Oh. Hi, I'm Zephyr.
Zephyr's just there watching this train wreck.
Like the wind. I love
Well,
it.
I didn't want to interrupt. I thought about doing something funny, and I was like, well, I don't want to take the spotlight.
I love the name. It is very natured, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I can do plants too, and I also.
I swear, if you also cast.
I was like, I need to see my
Plant
personal
growth.
slide. Yes, I do. Can
Yeah,
I just
you
do?
do.
I also do plants, and just like, just
grows more, and you can see like the plants are like now growing. Like they basically like filled up the walls, and now they grow like a bit on top of some of the tables. I mean, you could.
No, you cannot.
No, technically you could. But you can see it starting to like grow up like someone's chair, and they jump. They go. She goes, "Oh, wow, you guys are all so why? OBS, why are you doing this? Sorry."
Can I like potentially like have one of the like plants come up as a vine, like as a lily, like in front of her?
And kind of grow some lilies.
Why are we all trying to flirt with this woman?
I didn't even roll. I just think it would be funny because she has no idea what's going on.
So I pull out the drift globe.
And rave.
I'm curious. Oh, I just got nice.
It's party time.
Yeah, she just goes, oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. It's gonna be a lot of work in the morning. But I
just like
thank
walking
you.
over to another table, like, can I have some of that? Because this is getting bad.
And she kind of like reaches her hand and she'll like pluck one of the lilies and like put it in her hair.
It's like the theatrics are too much.
Yeah.
Mr. I summoned a greater to
Yeah. And she will hand Joel the key as well. And she's like, well, if you guys are hungry, we do still have food. I mean, we always do. It's an inn.
Do you cook it?
I mean, I can help, but we do have our staff. That same as always with Kalisa.
Not necessary. I got this, and I walk in the back, kick open the door.
Amdrus, did you forget we literally just ate?
It's also true. You did have a giant supper. And she just goes, I don't know if. And then like you kick open the door, and like someone goes, Amdrus, and she goes,
Yep.
Oh, they know. Okay, well,
apparently
It's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
The kitchen is his.
he barges into literally every kitchen I've ever seen him enter.
We're a bit much.
I've noticed, but it's okay.
Joel is the most sane of us all, honestly.
Oh. Anyways, well,
From
if you
from
guys...
the back you just hear, "This is fucking raw."
And you just
Case
hear
in
guys
point.
because we just killed it. Like, Idiot Sam. And she just goes, "It's gotten a lot chaotic than I expected. If you guys are able to, don't worry, it's always lively for some reason up here. So, if you guys want to find a seat, you're more than welcome to, and then we'll bring out some food. I guess with your help of your friend. I might need to show him if he knows the menu. I need to show him the few things we've added."
I stick my head out. I'm like, "Do you have shallots? I'm sorry. Do you have shallots?"
I don't even know what shallots are. So
it's small onions.
Like a small onion.
Yeah.
She probably
Purple
goes,
small onions.
yes. And she just like looks over. She goes, "Christine, can you please help these lovely people find a seat that's not overgrown?" And she kind of gives you like a small like head bow and smiles and heads back. And Amdrus, she'll come back to you and show you where a lot. And you can see there's a lot more essentially like vegetarian options, and there's a lot more. It's an upgrade. The menu has gotten bigger and probably increased a lot of like flavors and everything as well. So you'd probably be impressed.
I love it. I'm in heaven.
Make a Capri salad.
Caprese.
There we go.
No, I want like the Capri Sun, but in a salad.
Done.
Beautiful. And with that, you will see the female human with the kind of like pale with kind of like strawberry blonde hair kind of walks up, and she goes, "I believe there's a table over there if you guys would like it." And as she kind of like leads you guys to a thing, and you guys can all sit down, she just goes, It's been a long time since we've seen you in Shaper. How has it been?"
World shit.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed everything.
I mean,
I died a couple times.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see
We're
you're
talking to a
still
human.
here. You're talking to you've talked to her before. Why, OBS, why are you flickering? I'm getting so annoyed right now. I'm just gonna turn it off for the time being. Map's not changing. Sorry, guys.
Amdrus. How did I do?
I'm in the kitchen.
Amdrus is in the kitchen. You guys are all at the table.
Team. How did I do?
Honestly,
Was it bad?
I think it was good.
What was bad?
And Christian just goes, well, do you guys want any drinks?
Yes.
Sure.
What would you like? I mean, obviously we have water. We got like some
Is this
simple
apple
ciders
tea?
and meads. Sorry?
An apple teeny?
I don't think we have that here. You might have to go to the tavern for that, but I can make like an apple cider.
What's that stupid meme? The
No. No.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, can I have a spagliata with prosecco?
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
That was stunning.
And she just goes, and she kind of, I can bring in apple cider. It's the best we got for the apple, unfortunately. Not a whole lot. We have simple meads and ale, but otherwise you probably have to go to the
Let
tavern.
me ask. I have a good question.
Of course.
What is Lily's favorite drink?
I don't think she drinks. She drinks a lot of teas.
Okay, then
lot of
I will
herbal
have a
teas.
tea. I will have an herbal tea, and then they will have whatever debauchery alcoholic thing they want. Then yes, I'll be.
I don't think I've
Oh,
ever had
okay.
alcohol.
an herbal
Okay.
tea.
Yeah.
And
Now you're better than us. Okay.
With that, she like looks at you. She's like, actually, I don't think I've ever met you. I've met everyone else here. My name is Christine, and she just kind of hands it around.
Amethyst.
Amethyst. I'm assuming you're adventuring with this group, then?
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
That's
Yes.
great. I don't see the redhead anymore. Either of the redheads, actually. Are they both
Mariana?
gone? Oh, one was a gnome. I believe her name was Mina. The other one was a human man. What was his name?
She's redhead.
Abel,
Cain.
I think you guys
Cain.
called him a lot. Cain. Why did you call him Abel then? Anyways,
It's his brother.
and she just goes, anyways, I will get you, what would you like? She looks to you, Amethyst.
Maybe just a tea. I don't know anything about meads.
That's fine. I can also just get you water. That's simple too.
Maybe a tea.
Okay. And she'll turn to Zephyr and Atim as well.
Apple drink sounds good.
Okay.
Whatever the strongest thing you have is.
It's not very strong, but I can get it. That is fine.
Perfect.
All right, I will be right back. And she'll just kind of wave and head, kind of filling up drinks. And yeah, you guys have time. Amdrus is cooking, so once again, you have a time to chat without Amdrus.
Gosh.
If there's anything you guys...
I will enter dramatically at my own leisure.
Do
Enjoy.
you think we should cast
With the
that
capabilities.
thing one more time? Do you think we should?
It's
just-
very
I
overgrown.
will counterspell you if you try.
I think the first thing is good.
This is a
I was
threat.
just trying to.
Maybe
It
slightly
seemed like the plants were important, so I wanted to-
overdone. You might say overgrown.
Very, very overgrown.
I mean, like, I like it,
It's good.
but the owner might not.
We can get rid of it.
But her name's Lily. Wouldn't she like plants and flowers?
Maybe we'll just make a lot of
I mean,
lilies. Can you specify? Can you?
Not
Zephyr's
overly
got a point.
specialized.
I really like amethysts, and that's why my name is
And
Amethyst.
She did pluck one of the lilies and put it in her hair.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Okay.
Like at
Is
that
there a
note,
way to
like the
control
door like
it?
gets kicked open and you just hear, Lily, what the hell happened? Everything is overgrown, and you just see this like another like jet black kind of scruffy hair. Zephyr, you've seen him before. This is Tristan. This very like handsome, clearly runs in the family, the good looks. And you see him kind of go like, what the hell? And he just like runs to the back, and like Amdrus, you just see this like younger, kind of like early 20s, kind of human man, kind of like look in and just go, Lily, everything just grew twice. What did you do? And she just goes, Tristan,
love that
I
you
didn't
just
do
blame
it.
her.
Thank you. You know that.
Sorry, Tristan. Could you please get the fuck out of my kitchen? Thank you.
She goes, not your kitchen. Who are you?
No, I will roll a persuasion. Just be like, Tristan, I'm trying to work here, please. I'm trying to work here, and I need only essential stuff in the kitchen. Thank you very much. That is a 24 to persuade.
Beautiful. He turns to Lee and goes, new guy? Or he goes, apparently he knows the place. He's an adventurer that's come back home. He goes, oh, cool. Anyways, what am I doing with these plants?
Front of house, just get in front of house.
Shut up, please. And he just like ignores you and just goes, am I letting the horses graze all night? What's the plan? She goes,
hey, free food.
Honestly, I don't know. Some very nice folk have that. Maybe ask father. He goes, fair enough. Hi, new guy. And then just says, bye. And just leave. You can just see he's kind of like already like kind of annoyed by you. Great at first impressions.
Howdy.
I grow on people like the vines in this hall.
There you go. And you guys can like kind of see this this boy kind of come back out and just kind of like look exhausted. He goes, oh god, it's gonna be a long night. Like heads out.
I'm sorry, Tristan.
He like stops and goes,
sorry, you're not as hot as your sister.
ooh.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Who are you? May I ask?
I'm Joel.
You.
Joel. I seen you earlier. You were walking with Petunia, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that her brother? You know,
Yeah.
a lot makes sense, actually.
Not this
He is a
person.
loudmouth. Oh, no, I meant the guy in the back.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Someone in the
Cool.
kitchen.
Yeah, met him.
Absolutely.
He's a lot.
And he's a good guy.
He's good. Yeah, he's good.
He just kind of goes, this is awkward. You know my name. For whatever reason. I don't know yours.
Hi, I'm Zephyr. I was with Petunia.
Yes. Good to meet you. Joel, got that.
Ray.
Ray, cute.
I'm Amethyst.
Amethyst, hello.
Fingers.
I'll tell you. Nice to meet you.
See him.
And then I want
Glad
to chime
to
back
meet you.
in. Oh, and I forgot. This is Zindig, and I'm gonna also like conjure her.
Just a fire spear. Everyone kind of jumps a bit as it just bursts into life. He goes, oh.
We've been kind of busy, so she's been kind of just staying in the back. But now
You
she
can
can
see she
wander.
just, like-
She's been here before.
Cuddles into you. He goes, okay, this is a weird night. Have a great night. Hope you enjoy your stay. And just like walks out.
You too. I feel like she'd always be that person that says you too.
Yeah.
Enjoy your night too, and enjoy your stay and your night.
Yeah. He just kind of walks out, and you just like you can see through a window. He's like walking back towards the stables, and he just goes, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" You just like hear him walk by. Congratulations, you've made a hassle out of people that need to take care of that.
That's pretty much our MO.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, definitely causing dismay. Let me tell you. Living up to that name.
Ditherers of minor inconveniences.
It's
Yes.
not so minor at this point. It's not that much of a minor inconvenience, but that's fine.
We were providing food for the horses. I don't know.
Right.
That's the problem.
We are providing good greenery. Are you saying that the environment is not important, Aurora?
Not when
There
it's
is
so
also-
vastly,
is
twicely
no
overgrown
sound.
in a
It's like-
100-foot radius in the middle of town.
New
And they're
found
trying to
energy.
cut down on the
Sword is a bad
vines.
name. Can we call this place the Rainforest Cafe now?
No, it's still called the Swinging Sword.
It's still called the Swinging Sword, but I love that.
And eventually, Amdrus, you are able to bring out food.
We refer to it as the Rainforest.
I kick open the door and I got 2 large trays and I lay them down in front of you. And on one tray is about 7 or 8 potatoes, thinly sliced, kind of fanned out with butter, salt, pepper, and cheese.
Fan.
And cheese on top, like kind of like melted. So they're like like pull apart potato chips almost. You just.
Do you make us a charcuterie board?
I did actually. So like one tray is just straight potato with like carbs and everything, and the other one is like a lovely assortment of like whatever meats I could find in the back with veggies and kind of little dipping sauces and stuff. It just looks really nice. Like, I'm so sorry, they just didn't have the selection I would have preferred, but this is a pretty good spread if you ask me.
And
I think it looks lovely.
With you helping and everything, and it's up to you if you want to question Lily while you were back there, or if there's anything you want to do or say.
I did actually.
Sure.
I did.
We'll start
when
with
I
that.
was back there, I wanted to like, as I'm like cutting up the potatoes and like fanning them out, I'm just like, so Lily, how long have you been in town for?
Oh, I think my family moved here like a month or so ago, maybe closer to a month and a half. Not too long.
So pretty recent. Would you grab me the butter for me, put it in a pot, and just heat it real quick? Right. Oh, interesting. That's wonderful. My family's been here ages, I reckon, since before I was a wee babe.
Oh. Who's your family, may I ask?
Oh, Dirk and Petunia.
Oh, the Stoutgrass. Oh, they are lovely, lovely people. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I mean, why would you? It makes sense. You know, they're halflings. I'm an orc.
I never noticed.
Right. Out of curiosity, what is your vibe on old Joel?
Of Joel? Oh.
Yeah. Seem a decent fellow. What is your from what you know so far? How do you clock him?
I mean, he seems like a lovely person. I mean, I love that him and the Dragonborn friend Zephyr. I love that they have some kind of powers connected to nature.
Joel is deeply connected to nature. It's probably he would burn the world down to make sure the Earth survived.
Tell her that his best friend is God.
Oh my god, it sounds counterintuitive slightly, but
right. I mean, like he's not here to just pollute and lay bare the earth for its resources.
I understood. I mean, that's great. It was very nice. I will say the thing he did with the magic, really cool. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Oh, I'm sure he's more than happy to help you with that.
I mean, he did mention it.
Man is very handy with a hammer.
I did notice.
And
the weapons.
And shears, and he's very good with head shears. So
Well,
I've seen that man turn a mere shrubbery into a piece of art.
By the way,
Zephyr got sick of your bullshit.
Joel, by the way, do not remember that you're at a -3 to everything. I just remembered about. So that
doesn't count for hot rolls. I don't care. Everything else is -3.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Hot rolls are hot rolls. There's no negative.
Yeah. The charisma check otherwise still was a -3. And she just kind of goes, again, he seems really nice. I don't really know him, but I mean, it seems like you guys have been kind of local heroes. We've heard much of your adventures, of what you did here, and about Kalisa had mentioned that you guys had fought a necromancer. It's very impressive.
Yeah, even liberated a town up north from a group of fire cultists.
Yes, Sun Meadow. We had heard word of your group as well. The town was talking about it.
You heard? Yeah. So I just so you know, Joel. If it weren't for Joel, we probably wouldn't have made it out of there alive. I mean the man has a literal connection to Pelor.
Oh, that's great.
It's wonderful. It's helped us out of more than a few tight binds.
I don't doubt it. You all seem incredibly powerful.
Anyways, I'm just trying to get the lay of the land. It's been a while since you've been here, so I just kind of want to get how people perceive us and how we look in others' eyes?
Well, as far as I can tell, from here, everyone talks very well of you all.
Oh, beautiful. Right. Well, would you do me a favor? What sort of meats do you have back here? Is it just the luncheons, or do you have? And then we'll just kind of fast forward.
And she kind of goes through it. She will eventually ask as you're heading out, and she goes, "So is this going to be a normal thing?"
For as long as I'm here, yes.
Noted. All right. Well, thank you for helping. I can give you a discount on the food.
No. It's fine. I've taken your stores. If anything, I owe you money. And I'll throw like 3 gold. I'm like, that should more than cover the cost of ingredients. I feel.
Oh, I mean, she like gives you back 2 gold, and she's like, "This will do fine."
Right. Hey, do me a favor. Before you go cleaning up the shrubbery tomorrow, will you call Joel down and have him clean up his own mess? I would really appreciate it.
I fully will.
Thank you.
No.
And then kick open the door like, right, dinner's served.
Yeah. All right. And you guys can have a second supper,
Supper.
evening snack. Anything you guys want to discuss, or
Probably not out in public, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
okay?
How are people perceiving me?
Are you?
Inside check on the
have
whole
you
room.
used that?
No.
No. Okay. I would love you to make a perception check. 16. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were pretty acute to watching the whole time. Or at least until things calmed down with Joel and then kind of...
Yes.
Yeah. Remembered again. A lot of people are kind of like drinking and like coming from the pub, so they're already drunk and they're just eating like before going to bed. Definitely gotten some stares. You can definitely overhear some drunken being like, "Did he used to look like that?" You are known in this town, so eyes go to you guys normally. It does seem to be catching some attention, but nothing aggressively towards you guys at the moment. In fact, I would say at some point, Christine, the waitress, was kind of serving you guys drinks and stuff. Like after bringing drinks and everything, would ask, and she goes, "So you look different. I don't want it to be weird. I just..."
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. There was some magic involved prior. So yes, I do look a bit different, but this would be my normal.
Oh, well, I mean, you look good as always.
Thank you.
Don't mind people staring. I mean, I'm sure with everything going on, some people might be weirded, but you kind of are like town heroes, so I don't think much would say anything.
Right, yes. I invite the stares.
There you go. But I hope, and she kind of like turns to everyone, because I hope all your adventures have done well. We heard about some helping in Sun Meadow a while back. Word got back over here.
Yes. Yeah.
I wish we could have done more.
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's been kind of thriving for, what it can in a few months anyways. So it seems like no matter where you go, you have been leaving it better than you left it, which is always great.
Sure. Yeah,
Absolutely.
totally.
That's our goal.
100%. Yeah. Leave it better than you found
Long sip. Long sip.
She just goes, "Tell me, anything important that has happened? Anything you'd be willing to share?"
I think your life would be better to not know some of the things that we know.
Oh, please. I am stuck in this little town. I would love to hear.
I would love to do an insight check on her.
Sure.
I mean, and I have high passive insight. I have an 18 passive insight. Like,
I mean, I will say, Joel, the last time you remember talking to her, she was also very curious before too. If you still want to make an insight check, you can. But it doesn't. Through your passive, I'll say it doesn't strike you as like, seems weird, because she did kind of ask about like when you guys. I think it was when you guys came back from, the necromancer and everything. She was like, "What happened?" She was like kind of curious about it. Yeah, what'd you get there, Amethyst?
A 10.
A 10. Okay. And Joel?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. -3.
-3.
So 17, not 7. Jesus.
-3, 7.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem it. She just seems like genuinely curious about going on with everything.
Yeah, it's just a dark world out there, man.
I mean,
trying to survive.
Have you seen much of the war going on?
We've definitely seen its effects.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true.
No, I mean, we did go to another dimension, and like,
oh,
the whole place was like this giant puzzle, kind of, and there was like bright lights and water monsters, so that was kind of cool.
Oh.
Amethyst starts tearing up.
Oh, that didn't end
We
very
encountered a black dragon. That was a fun time.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
We did kill a black dragon.
A dragon. That's fun. Oh, I bet. Were you able to get any materials off of that?
Actually, yes.
Yes, actually, we have a whole bunch of dragon materials.
I just want to say, I know you've talked to her before, but I know somebody that would be very interested in that kind of stuff.
Well, this is why, DM, you were telling us that we should go visit the Leatherworks person.
She does mention.
I get it now.
She does mention. She goes, I think Fiandra would love to hear about that. Just, obviously, this is your first day back, and I'm interrupting your eating. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Just so curious.
You're
You guys, like I said, you guys are kind of town heroes, and I would love to hear more. If you ever want to talk about it, or, boast about it, I'll be here. I'll be very interested to hear.
I would be very interested to hear anything Lily has to say about me.
Well, I'll keep an ear out for that as well.
DM, can I do a performance check for starting to tell part of our tale, the story of Sun Meadow?
Sure.
I'll start like what you want to hear a tale? I'll tell you a tale, and I'll start going into a version of Sun Meadow.
Okay.
Can I buy another round for everybody in the room?
Sure, I will say another 10 gold, and people cheer. I will say, Atim, less staring after that.
Oh yeah, less
staring. I will say if anyone hands Amethyst...
5 for the waitress, so I'm taking 15.
Okay, sure.
If anyone hands Amethyst a drink, she will tentatively sip it and probably make a big face about it, because I don't think she's ever had alcohol in her life.
Just kind of, and like goes back to your tea.
Okay, I'll just like hand it to Amdrus and be like, here, an extra one for you.
Atim just like reaches over and takes it.
Yep.
For me, thanks.
Save it for him.
Because I'm already like starting on this story, and like I'm waving my arms around.
Yeah,
like, there's drink going everywhere. Yeah,
and she
he's across the street now. Yeah,
yeah. And
that was a 21 performance. By
21, yeah, 100%.
I do feel before we call the night, Amethyst might like step out at one point, especially when Joel mentions the events of earlier that morning.
Sure, yeah.
Where she just probably goes outside and like finds a little corner and cries.
Okay, make a perception check.
Sorry, now I feel bad.
Remember when your best friend died? God, that was a rough morning.
Oh, natural 20. I'm upset, but I'm perceptive. 20. For a 22.
As you kind of step out and kind of go around the back and kind of all the memories and like having like, it's technically your second moment, but it's still so fresh. Literally this morning, even though it feels like it's been a day through the curse and everything, you remember that it was this morning. And technically last night was when you talked with her. And kind of in that moment, you hear footsteps, multiple footsteps of people kind of leaving. But one kind of gets a little closer, and you look up and you see Tristan is guiding out 2 griffins to like feed on a bunch of things. She goes, "Have at it. You guys eat a ton anyways." And kind of looks over and notices you.
Sorry.
Are you all right?
Yeah. As she like uses her palms to like wipe her eyes because like fingers are rocks, and that just sounds painful.
Fair. He just kind of looks.
Hey, you're resistant to your own damage.
There we go.
I punch myself in the face to get the tears out.
Stop it! Stop crying. He'll just kind of look and go.
I punch the tears away.
Look, I'm not trying to pry or anything. I just. Do you need help in any way?
It's just been a very long day. That's all.
I'm sorry. Do you want to pet a griffin?
Sure. But I've never seen a griffin before.
Probably. Yeah, you probably have seen, but never up close.
Yeah.
There were griffins in some of the towers and stuff when we were in one of the cities recently.
No. Yeah.
Sun Meadow. There were griffins in Sun Meadow.
Not that you're aware. There was the spire, but you never went into his stables.
No, that was in Crow Point.
Yeah, that would have been Crow Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just like is like petting one of them. He goes, "They're really friendly."
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll pet a griffin.
Okay. I would love you to make an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay.
Just because that's fun. This never gets to be used, so.
Okay. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah. Kind of with his help, like, he seems to be... You get the gist of, like, he, like, talks to these animals, like, fully, like, hey, it's okay, she's really nice. And, you know, like, talking to them and, like, soothing them, and whether they fucking understand or care, he still does. And you can tell that he's, like, very good with animals. He likes animals a lot. Probably more than people, as far as you've been able to tell already. And yeah, and you can kind of, like, be up to, like, one of these... Like, they're majestic, being so close up.
Yeah.
And they're very big. Yeah, and you can... Whatever that... If you want to have a moment for Amethyst, you can... Yeah.
Thank you. This was... I think this helped.
Of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just...
No,
you know...
I mean, I'm the one who came outside to cry in public.
To be fair, it's late, and, you know, animals always comfort me when I'm upset, so...
I've never really been around many animals, so this is a nice change.
Well, if you ever want to, we got horses as well, and, you know, animals are great. Well, I'm saying.
I may take you up on that offer. Thank you.
And he kind of just, like, at the moment, kind of just kind of gives you, like, kind of an awkward, like, smile. And then you hear, like, something move, and he goes, oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention to the other one. Have a good night, I guess.
You too. I'm sorry for my friends.
Oh, that's fine. The one loud, but honestly... Petunia has talked about him, and her description, perfect.
Yes, yeah. And you get used to Amdrus very quickly.
Sure. I'll take your word for it. Yeah. Unless there was anything more.
I feel like Amethyst is unsure how to travel through this.
Yeah, and you can also see he's just kind of like, I gotta go deal with that, and just kind of like heads out and like just kind of walks away awkwardly.
If you need any help, I'm here.
Same. I'll be in the stables. Kind of work there. And you just hear like stop, and like runs off to the other griffin, which is like starting to like try to like climb up things, and like the wings are starting to go. He's like, don't you dare. You can just hear it in the background. And as you kind of like come back, you notice one of the back doors open up, and you see Christine kind of head out and heads towards what you would, metagame wise, but you wouldn't know, kind of heading south towards the tavern. That's kind of the last thing you notice, and more people leaving. And you would also notice, because you got an natural 20, you would also notice if you are starting to kind of come back around to the front, you would see a very like striking woman, like high cheekbones, a lot of piercings, not super tall,
Mommy?
kind of with short, wavy hair in the front, kind of heading in to the tavern.
God damn it! Why do I keep rolling 6s on these hot babes?
Because you're in love.
Yeah,
You are in love.
I am in love.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I feel like that chat with Tristan helped.
Okay. Yeah. The rest of you, Amethyst kind of heads out, and you guys continue your experiment talk until eventually Christine has to kind of go back to work, and she kind of helps out, and then you see her go like into the back, disappear, and that kind of same moment you see the doors open, and you see the familiar striking woman as Kalisa has walked in, kind of walking up to the bar, and looks very similar, like nothing too drastic has changed. You can see now where she used to wear just like pretty simple stuff because she worked in a tavern. Now doesn't seem like she's dressed up per se, but she is in like nicer, kind of like finer clothing, but it's mixed with like she's like wearing like what would be like kind of like a leather corset almost, and you can see these bits that almost you could see work as armor, but are tied with a bit of finer clothes and a bit of more of a look. You can see that she's wearing what would essentially be like a fantasy version of a like kind of gray, simple like blazer, very mare-like. And she kind of heads in, like not even noticing you guys, just kind of walks right in and just goes, Lily. And she goes, oh, Kalisa, how are you? How's it going? And she goes, busy as always, but good. How is everything? Is everything okay? Do you need help? And she just starts like going into like owner again, and she goes, no, it's fine. She goes, what the hell happened here? Like, I know you like the plants, but this seems like a lot. She goes, I know, it was them over there. She kind of turns, she goes, these idiots are back. Hello! And like heads back over to you guys. She goes,
Do I hear that with my 19 perception?
yes, you do.
Are you sure? Are you not in an enthralling story regaling the people?
I believe I'm finished with my
you
story.
are done at this point. Yeah, Christine has left. And she just kind of goes, Amdrus, my favorite customer.
Inside check. That's a 15.
You know that she's being sarcastic. She doesn't hate you, but she likes pushing, jiving little, having little moments.
Jabs.
Jabs, that's the word.
Good to
and
see
she
you,
goes,
Madam Mayor.
You have heard, yes. I have kind of you guys to thank for that, so thank you.
This
really
is how you're seeing
color.
Mommy?
This is, yeah.
Cool.
As you kind of walk in and see her talking to, if you were walking in Amethyst,
yeah.
talking to the rest of the Ditherers.
What's Kalisa's last name? Do we know?
Urkel. Ikel. Yeah, Urkel. IERL. Sorry. IKERL. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Nope, I spelled it wrong. It's fine. Doesn't matter. You guys will spell it wrong anyways.
I'll spell it wrong anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's IRKELL. It's what it is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm stupid. Sorry. Yeah, she just kind of She just kind of goes, yeah, I kind of have you guys to thanks for that. You guys, it was a close one with the constable. Honestly, though, he seems very happy not having to deal with it now that I have it. But yes, I mean, so thank you again. Honestly, if there's anything you guys need, if there's anything I can do to like make up for it, I do appreciate it. It's weird not running the inn now, but
I know what I need.
Yeah.
I need to buy you a drink. What would you like to drink?
I mean, I still technically own this, so buying me a drink is just going into my pocket, but sure. She goes, but if you want to, sure. And she'll probably just get like a simple ale, honestly. Nothing too strong, but
I'll go get her an ale.
She just kind of goes, I've heard a lot of your guys' adventures up in Sun Meadow.
Yes, it was a interesting time.
I don't doubt it.
You should have been here 5 minutes earlier. You could have heard the whole thing from beginning to end.
Oh, I heard it outside.
Yeah.
Could hear it across the street, Amdrus. But and she'll just kind of what everyone's doing. Everyone's kind of interested in hearing your guys' updates. And kind of does the same thing. And if you guys allow her, she'll kind of sit down and have an ale with you guys and catch up if there's anything you would like to ask her. And Amethyst, do you walk in?
Yeah.
And like come sit down or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she'll probably be pretty like puffy-eyed, but like better.
She will introduce herself as Kalisa. She goes, was the previous innkeeper, still the owner, but now current mayor.
You're very pretty.
Oh. Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
I got Fiandra to fashion out some simple leathers. In case of their attacks, I want to be ready.
He's mentioned her name twice.
Speaking of, you guys seem to have really
She's the leather worker in town. Everyone knows her.
yes. You guys seem to have really recovered from the
There's still plenty to go. There's still a whole section in town that unusable, but
this place looks great.
And we've noticed the sudden security detail has greatly increased.
Yes, yeah. Slight pain, but also Jacqueline's kind of great. She's been helping a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind of looks at you. She goes, "Why?"
It was just the sudden difference.
Maybe for
they
you
didn't
guys?
seem to really, I don't know, pay much attention.
No, and it was very annoying. But since the attack, and with the arresting of the believer group, they had come and taken them off, and since then they had sent just a simple scout here and there for checkups to see how everything was going on the war, and it kind of just evolved to now Jacqueline staying a few weeks at a time. And I mean, she's helped with training some people to kind of fight better in case things happen. And she looks at you and says, your father has also been teaching a few people kind of hunting and scouting, I guess is what he's doing. And yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of work on my end, a lot of paperwork, more than I'm used to. But yeah.
Well, you know, teach a man to fish and he can feed himself for a lifetime, something along those lines, that whole thing.
100%, yes, yeah.
Amdrus, you could say it better. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely to hear.
Yeah. And she'll turn to you, Amethyst, and she goes, pardon my manners. You said your name was Amethyst, right?
Yes.
You were part of the group?
Yes.
Official members of Ditherers of Dismay. Still think you should rethink of that, but that's fine.
That's us.
I kind of like the name.
That's great. It's your guys' name.
It invokes a lot, and we quite are a lot. So
This is true. I mean, you've done well. I mean, kind of the one that threw you guys all together, which is kind of nice to say. If you do better and not worse, looks to you guys that like, don't fuck up my reputation's online.
Fair, it's fair.
We're only here to do good. It'll be good. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah. Are you guys staying for long?
For the night.
For the night.
Okay. Well,
We'll probably get some restock a few things, and then we fought a dragon, so of course we're gonna go see.
that feels fake, but sure, I will totally believe that. You guys
I'll
have...
show. I'll show.
Yeah,
just,
I'll like pull
I'll
out a
just-
dragon tooth.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I have eyes somewhere in here.
I actually have
Shit.
eyes.
Right. Okay, we gave them to you.
Yeah, I have.
Then I have a scale.
Just-
no, I grabbed a
No, I have
I
3
have
units of
dragon
dragon scales and 2 dragon eyes.
so just go.
We'll give them to you.
Literally, that's a big jump from considering your friend Kane had died against a necromancer.
Oh,
And then now-
we just all seem to die a lot.
I'll
yeah, I
stare,
did twice
I'll
today.
stare at yeah.
And then she like stops and she just
goes.
goes, "Did Kane die again? Is that why he's not here?"
No,
I
no, no.
don't really know who Kane.
Oh.
Kane is on another family errand.
I mean,
Kane's in a different
I
castle.
died and I came back.
Oh,
Joel
well,
died and now he came back.
Nice.
Amdrus barely came back.
There's been a lot of death recently.
mhm.
Only in the last like 24 or however many hours are.
Oh, and you're only staying here a night? Okay. Well, the point I was going to make,
The world
Jeez.
calls to us.
I apparently, well, if you guys plan on staying for a night, I know you have your family, Amdrus, and obviously you're more than welcome to, but I'm still the owner, so I can still give you guys a room to stay. Like,
We already paid for it, I thought. Yeah, I already.
We did.
oh, well, you don't have to pay for it. Just talk to me, and I'll talk to Lily. And
No.
It's okay. It's
I already talked to
fine.
Lily. It's okay.
Adventuring has gone.
oh,
very
she's
well
great.
for us.
She's been doing
Uh,
wonders to this place.
yeah.
Let us help give
It's
back to
obvious.
the town
Though
where
it
we
feels
met.
like a bit much. Though she did say that was you guys.
Well, we are a bit much. You already said that.
Yeah.
We already
Yeah.
established.
Please clean this up. Putting that out there. I'm gonna make you guys clean it. If you guys did this, you guys are gonna help chop. This is a bit much. Inside, maybe
looks
outside would be okay, but
It looks amazing.
as someone like
oh, it's
trips
also
over a vine.
outside.
Have
It's
you
a
ever
bit
heard of the
also
Rainforest
outside,
Cafe?
I
No.
was talking to Tristan and now he has to go clean some stuff up too.
That, yeah. Well, Lily is his older sister, so you know, getting him to do all the hard work sounds right up their alley. He's a bit prickly, so sorry, but
Oh,
Lily's
he
great.
seemed very sweet.
oh, that's good.
Is he not normal?
Not with me, but
Well, authority figure.
nah, that's fair. Anyways, I need to go to bed. It's been a long day, and I'd have to get up early, so
You've got
Yeah,
that right.
It's
have
been a
a
really long day.
day.
well.
It feels like this day has dragged on for about 3 months.
I agree. She just goes, well, have a good night. And she kind of goes and finishes her kind of business talk with Lily. And yeah. Are you guys heading to bed? Sorry, I didn't mean to make that role play for so long, but
No, it was
Fine.
fun.
Live for roleplay. It's good.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Well,
Betty.
you guys finish up for the night and head on up to your room. It's not the same room you guys had before. Again, more greenery, more potted plants around. But it is this kind of large, almost like suite kind of room with like 6 beds kind of along kind of like as you open up you can see there's like 3 beds there and then or 4 beds, along the long wall, like right across, and then 2 more beds kind of going across this one, kind of like in a U shape. It is a shared room, but there is like large wardrobes, multiple large wardrobes, and small like coffers that you guys can put your stuff in and at the foot of the beds and typical stuff. This does have a very nice smell, like an incense kind of burning kind of thing. And yeah, you guys can, if you would like, hit a long rest.
Before that,
well
sure.
Say, don't we have to talk about this real quick?
Yeah.
Talk about what? What are we talking about?
What our plans are moving forward into the next day. I mean, I know we talked about it briefly, but just in game.
Do a rehash. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like, where are we going tomorrow?
Yeah. What's the plan for tomorrow? Where are we going? I know I can get us to certain places, but I can't get us everywhere.
So, Leather Mistress.
Right.
A little bit of shopping.
Leather shopping first.
We want to go to that Curiosities place. Remember the guy that had a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Right.
But then, yeah, we need to be moving forward with trying to save the world. Yeah.
Very that. Yes.
I did make a promise to Amethyst that we'd go back to River Pass and see what there is to see.
Well, I think that's the next big step
Yeah.
outside this town.
Yes.
Right. So a little bit of shopping in the morning, straight to River Pass. We'll get our horses and our cart and start going that direction. And then once we get sufficiently outside of town, I'll cast the teleportation circle and we'll all just sort of poof.
Perfect.
If we did a break, we can also talk more about it. I don't know.
Yeah. In the morning, I basically just want to sleep the bare minimum that I need to do to get a long rest and wake up first thing in the morning and start like trimming the hedges.
I will say you were exhausted from dying twice today. You do sleep in. Sorry. You do try to wake up in the morning and you're exhausted and you end up falling back asleep for another hour. But eventually you do wake up. Mostly probably because the rests are loud. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
But you guys can hit a long rest. So Joel, you are at a -2. So prepare spells, do what you want, and Zephyr, what would you want to do in the morning?
Well, do we want to take a break since now's a good time?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to do it right now. I'm sorry.
No, I just meant in the morning in general.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well yeah, you guys can have a rest, and we will hit our break, so you guys can, if you want to do any spell things or anything like that.
Yeah.
And
Hold on, let me just swap out my spells as a bard.
Okay, well, 2 of y'all can do that, so that's why I'm putting it out.
1 D&D.
Thank you.
I'm taking new spells, so I just want to make sure.
Also that.
Eventually.
Anyways, all right, y'all, we will be back in like 10-15 minutes, depending on how much these bitches talk.
Why was my HP 55?
I don't know. Anyways, see you guys soon.
We all.
It's fine. Ashton had mommy issues.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
What a time to come back on stream.
I guess technically I have mommy issues.
I guess.
I have parental issues.
Look, I'm sorry we were late. We were having talks.
We were having talks.
Anyways, welcome
And now
back,
we're talking
everybody.
about what kind of mommy or daddy issues we have.
Yeah.
Just say if you got Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. That says
There
all
you
you
go.
need to know.
There
The
you
fact
go.
that I was torn between the two says a lot.
Scarlet for me. I don't have it, but
Violet,
have
but
it
I
yet,
don't,
but I'm getting
I don't
Violet.
really have daddy issues, so there's that.
I'm waiting for them to
don't
I
patch
just
it.
like daddies. Anyways, welcome back,
Yeah, same.
everybody.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. If you missed the first half, we had a lovely catch-up session again, chatting with new and old NPCs, and Joel tried to flirt, and it was awkward.
Joel did great, and you'll keep
Joel was
your
great.
mouth shut.
Joel did
Just was
so wonderful.
Yes, a
true
catch-up
show.
session, a condiment session, 100%. Anyways, we're coming back as you guys finally rested this never-ending day that's literally been like IRL like 2.5 months or something ridiculous. Finally comes to an end, and you guys are able to rest in nice beds. Smells nice, and in the morning, again, Joel, quite exhausted. You try to get up early, end up falling back asleep, but you do get up as everyone else is coming. Getting awake and kind of making noise.
If Joel
Zephyr.
gets up later, I want to do something
Sure.
when we get up. Okay.
Yeah.
Since there was talk about like cleaning up the plants, I want to go downstairs and I don't know if anybody else is up, but I want to try something new. And let me see if I can find it.
Well,
Can you
well,
spell
know.
undead?
while you find it, you head down and you'll see that very few people, like 1 or 2 people, are up having some breakfast. And you can see that Lily is awake and as brightly faced as always, and just kind of, oh, good morning, Zephyr.
Oh,
And you can see that
morning.
she's like stops and is like clipping some of the vines.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can try to do something, but like she's gonna go off and kind of like a more like
Isolated
further
area.
away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can
kinda, like, in the
also-
corner.
Yeah, like as you
But-
kind of move off, you can see through the window that Kristen's outside, like cutting grass, basically. He's just like,
I want to cast Speak with Plants. Okay.
Okay,
I want to see if I
okay.
can do this.
Yeah, you
But basically, I want to talk to these plants, and it's like 30 feet, I think,
mhm.
around me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you cast it on yourself, and you can just speak to plants around you. But sure.
Oh,
you
I
walk,
saw.
you can just
Oh,
speak to
talking to plants that are within 30 feet is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which I mean is pretty much this whole little area, probably.
Oh, I thought it was bigger.
I mean,
But
it
anyways,
is.
I
It's pretty
wanna-
long. I just mean like that, like section you were in. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that worked. Perfect. But I kind of want to like look over at Lily and kind of like whisper down, and I want to ask us like, we had a little bit of fun last night, but I was wondering, can you help us out? And can you kind of like not overgrow so much? Maybe come back. Maybe you can decorate the ceiling, but like move it away from the floors and some of the furniture. Joel's gonna be down in a little bit. Try to make him look good. Like, see if he like makes it seem like he's doing it. Okay.
Um.
Can you do that
Okay.
for me?
I would love you to make. Are you proficient in persuasion?
No, not at all.
So just make a straight wisdom check.
Oh,
This was going to be a wisdom-based persuasion, but
okay.
this is using magic to persuade. So yeah, very wisdom-based.
15.
15. Okay. As you kind of say this, you just get little like, it's not words, but you just kind of understand kind of what the plants reply, being like, oh, okay, and you kind of just, it's almost just spreads like okay, and like it just keeps on going, and they don't speak, but you can just like through your magic can kind of hear it or understand what they're kind of feeling, and it just spreads out in this kind of like excited, almost agreeance.
Once they finish their okays, I want to also like remind them, but wait for Joel, like just.
And yeah, you can see some kind of beginning to like move a bit, and then it like stops. And eventually, as you're kind of helping clean up a bit of it, Joel kind of, you've woken up, you've done your morning prayers and your rituals, whatever you normally do. You're still a bit tired. Again, dying takes a lot out of you, but you're feeling better. And as you're heading down, you can see a lot of the greenery that's like up the stairs that you're heading down begins to almost shift and bloom and move with you.
Color is good.
Wow. And you kind of go down there to see Zephyr just like giving thumbs up to like
I wanted
to the
like,
plants.
I feel like I'd be doing a little clap.
Yeah,
like...
or a little clap. Yeah, you're doing great. And Lily just goes like sees you kind of coming down. She goes, "Oh, good morning." And then like as you're moving, they're like kind of shifting, and she just goes, "Is that you?"
Color is good.
I'm gonna like nod really aggressively in the corner.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
to
it's
Joel.
him. It's totally him. She goes, "Gorgeous. I love it. I love seeing those that have magic, I guess, especially when it comes to or deals with the land."
Zephyr is the homie right now.
And yeah, you can see a lot of the vines and kind of moving a bit and kind of more going on the roof and clinging to like different what would they be called, like the kind of wooden
Rafters.
Like
rafters, yeah, the beams and stuff like that, kind of more wrapping around those, and like these flowers kind of blooming, yeah, it much easier to manage, and you guys are able to kind of trim off some and everything, and I'll say with that will cut any work you guys have to do in like half, at least inside. Outside, vastly different story.
Not our problem.
There you go. And Lily seems very like enthralled by it. She absolutely loves it. I guess not enthralled, enamored would be the word.
When Amethyst gets up, she'll probably go outside and try and help Tristan because he was nice to her.
Yeah, and as you go out, Amethyst, because it's brighter out and you can really see, you can just see like everywhere, like the whole section behind it is just overgrown to shit. And like you can see there's been a lot of like vines of this attack they've been talking that have like broken in, and even those vines have grown further and sprouted more, and it's made things a lot worse in the section they were still trying to work on.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And you can see Tristan is just trying to like cut the grass, and he's like leading the horses to another section so they can graze. Yeah, you guys eventually can all come down and then wake up. I assume Amdrus is probably the last one, even with Joel sleeping in.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm just gonna slept in a real bed in weeks.
Yeah. Yep. Been very nice. Yeah, and breakfast is served to you guys, and Lily will say, Mayor Kalisa mentioned it was on the house.
Lily, quick question, darling.
Yes.
Do you have any spare coffee grounds in the back? Unused.
That is what spare means. She goes, I mean, yes, we have plenty.
Great.
With the bag of used.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Used coffee grounds are great for mulch. Anyways, will hand her 2 gold pieces and be like, whatever that gets me, I'll take it.
All right. I'll be right back. And she kind of heads back. And yeah, you can get like probably 2 like good sized pouches with that.
Perfect. That's what I want.
Yeah. And you can see
the
it's
road
like
again.
tied off, and then she like takes a couple of the flowers, like ties them to the flowers.
That's lovely. And I put it in the bag of holding.
And just drops it in and she just goes, oh, okay. Yeah, and as you guys are kind of getting up, she just kind of says, hope to see you guys soon. Stay safe out of there.
Definitely.
Hope to see you soon, too.
Hold on. We are at...
You guys are at
Okay.
1.
Did we walk out?
Yeah, this would be you guys walking out. And, like, Amethyst, I assume you, like, help and then go eat. And
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, everyone else, as you walk out and you look around, you notice, like, even across the street, like, along the street, there are, like, more vines and everything kind of grown from the ground and little bushes and, like, weeds everywhere. That a lot of the main road is probably what Tristan was working on with you, Amethyst, anyways. So a lot of it's cleared, but you could just see, and if you turn around, like, behind, you see all of those, like, vines that destroyed a lot of towns, just, like, overgrown and definitely made things worse.
Nice.
When we walk out,
Yes.
can I don't know if Joel's ahead, but I want to like catch up to Joel, and I want to kind of whisper but not kind of whisper to him, did she like it? Did she see how powerful you are? Did she believe you?
Think so. Thank you. It felt a little slightly dishonest once I figured out it was you doing it and not God. But thank you.
I mean, it could have been him.
Very obvious, awkward wink. Like full body wink.
go.
Like.
But it was very nice.
love
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, no problem. And then I feel like she would continue like skipping off some
All excited.
whatever.
I guess we'll just head straight to the leather workers first.
Sure. I believe that is 8.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so again, for y'all, you can see this kind of smaller, like, building, and as you kind of, like, walk in, immediately hit, for a couple of you, that kind of familiar but very strong, pungent smell of, like, tanned and oiled leather. It's not the greatest. And this, like, small workshop is very crowded. It's probably more crowded than it was before. As there are all sorts of different, like, leather armors, and, like, simple things like saddles and reins and harnesses, and for, like, all types of beasts of different sizes. There's jackets and long coats, boots, like, clothing, like leather kind of, like, travel clothing and everything like that. All, like, very well done, too. She's only improved since the last two seen, like, with, like, little details kind of pushed in or carved into the leather. And yeah, you see coming out of the back with, like, another, like holding a bunch of layers of probably leather armor that she's going to be putting on display. You can see the shorter, kind of darker skinned woman with, like, long, like, tightly braided black kind of hair that kind of, I described her before as, like, a young, kind of almost like Loba from Apex. Twin, long, tightly braided hair, and you can see that it is dyed. It goes from black into, like, a rich red, and you can see that she is also, like, leathered, armored up with, like, her own brand and everything. And as she, like, shifts, she goes, 1 second, and she, like, can't even see you through the whole thing. She's, like, lifting, and she, like, plops it down and looks up. She goes, hello! Oh my god, it's been so long! And she, like, immediately just throws what she was doing down, like, a couple boots, just gets knocked over, and she goes, good morning! This is a surprise to see in the morning.
Oh, and what a surprise it's going to turn into. I've got more surprises for you. But I just wanted, darling, come here, and I want to give her a hug.
And she'll just, like, go up and give you a hug. And she'll kind of look across and you goes, oh, a new face. Sorry. Hello. My name is Fiandra Chandril. This is my other work.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And she kind of, like, looks at Atium. She goes, how's the harness treating you?
God, immediately dies. It served me well. You could probably use a touch up. You've been through a lot.
I can totally do that if you need any adjustments.
Actually,
that would be great. Actually, it just immediately just strips.
Just strips and like, okay.
There you go.
And she just takes it. She goes, thank you. And she goes, thank you. And she like takes it. And she goes, do you just want to? What would you like done?
Can we add rings to it?
Sure. And she goes, and you know what? I'll do it for free, as long as you give me some stories, because I've heard things, and that means I know you've traveled, and I need to know every detail.
Well, let me
I gotta live vicariously through you.
That we brought to you that should bode well with many a story. So, yes.
Yeah, I've actually got quite a tale here for you, and I reach into my bag of holding and I pull out 2 units of black dragon
pulling
scales.
out scales.
Yeah,
and you can see that she like she's like already looking at things and like starting to think about that, and she just, are those dragon scales? And she just like puts the harness down and just the eyes go wide.
Those there be dragon scales.
We
have more.
You fought a dragon, like an actual legit dragon?
It wasn't anything special. We almost died. It's fine.
Easy. I tanked it, yo. I just stood there and took that.
I needed the final blow.
Oh my god, you are living literally my dream. Seeing a dragon, killing a dragon, I mean, it would be amazing, but being able to see one in person, that is a dream come true.
It's a dragon turtle, too.
Very much in our face.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. And she kind of goes up, she's like, can I see some of it? She's just like,
would love for you to just here, and I pull up my last unit of dragon scale, and I'm like, that one's for you.
No, I can't. I mean, you guys did the work.
No. That one's for you, because you're the best leather worker this side of River Pass.
You can just be like, oh my god, there's so many things I could do. I've always wanted to work with Dragon Part. Oh my, this is a dream come true.
Can I make a request?
Well, I was gonna say, like, this unit here, this one's for you. These other 2 units, I'd like you to take and make something for my red dragonborn friend back there.
Yes, I literally anything. If you are giving me this much material to work, I will do it for free. I will drop everything else I need to do. Feathergale Knights be damned. I will work with this.
Do you think you could also make a little set of armor for Ray so he's a little hardier?
And he goes, oh, aren't you a cute little one? And she just like, if Ray like goes into her hand, she's just like, oh yeah, he would totally cute. Go. And I assume he probably like kind of run up her arm and like curl around. She says, where did you find him? I need one.
It's kind of a spell thing.
You're magical. Oh, that's even cooler.
Yeah.
And she like kind of goes, I mean, I'm gonna need to measure you if you can keep still. And you can just see like everything's going through her head, and she's like halfway doing something and jumps to another thing, and she's just like very
excited. Like we talked about pose.
She went from like morning inventory to oh shit, this is the best day ever. Yeah.
He poses.
So well mannered. Yeah.
Exactly. It's so pretty.
Like, measure him very well. I don't know what is going on with the map. It keeps on flickering on stream, and it's very annoying. And yeah, she's just excitingly measuring, and then she like runs up to you, Zephyr, and like starts measuring you two.
I feel like she would also say, I was like, oh, I mean, Amdrus, you can use those. Like, I have mine, and she's gonna bring out 4. As she's just trying to measure, but like
more dragon scales.
Yeah.
I forgot how much dragon scales. She goes, oh my god, you have so. How big was this dragon?
It was a big dragon.
Yeah, we had 7
units. It was a large dragon, yeah.
Surprisingly, Amdrus isn't exaggerating it. It was very big.
Very big dragon.
And Black Dragon, that means acid. How are you guys not melted into a puddle?
That's right there.
That'd be the Holy Avenger down there, yeah.
Tainted.
But what else can you do with these?
I've never been able to work with them, and I will try anything and everything possibly that I can do with these. What would you like?
you can experiment. How about that?
I mean,
And
sure.
I don't remember all the other things like you could do with it, but if we want to talk about that later, we can.
Yes, 100%. We can do that off screen.
Okay.
I mean, like immediately the idea of armor, 100%. She goes. I mean, I could.
Shield? Does anybody use a shield?
Yeah, she was like, I mean, I can fashion them into a shield that might give you some defense. I mean, dragon scale shields are naturally defensive with their element, so I can imagine, you know, being able to put it on a shield would help. I can maybe fashion some kind of mantle or cloak. I'm not really sure how heavy that would be. I would have to test it. And she just starts like you can see this girl's like just go in. Like
a crown.
Because I mean, I can 100%. I don't know how protective that was, but I could probably work with the.
Well,
oh God.
Maybe you could use some of it for Ataim's leather. Do you think? Maybe that's something. A cloak kind of also sounds nice. I don't know.
100%. Yeah, I mean. Oh my! But this is a lot.
Bracers.
This is so much. I could do bracers. I mean, I don't know how much bracers would give you per se, but I mean, they would definitely look badass. Let me tell you.
I mean, you have a belt.
Yeah, 100%. I think. She like looks aside. She goes.
This has nothing to do with function anymore. We're fashion.
I mean, if we're thinking fashion, there is so many things I could do. Ooh, and she's just like, you can see like her like stop and like take a breath for the first time in probably 5 minutes. And she goes,
yeah. We'll get the functional stuff out of the way first, and then experiment.
That is very fair. Are you giving me all of this dragon scale to do whatever you guys need, like, or just the 3? I mean, out of this, I can easily make multiple sets of armor. Might take a long time. I've never worked with it, so I'm sorry. I really don't know how long it would take. And I'm not 100% on how much it would be. But I mean, at the same time, you guys gave me dragon scales. This is a dream come true.
It's
For
like
now,
Zephyr
we'll say
and
it's...
Amdrus both could wear it, right?
Anyone, like, if she makes leather armor with dragon scales, anyone could wear that. It'd just be like leather or studded leather armor. She goes, I mean, at most, I would knock off half the price because you're giving me most of the material. If not, if it's something simple, 100%, I'll just make it for you guys. Like, thank you. And she's just like so excited.
Let's get the team out. We have master armor now. We actually look like a team.
Yeah. I think that you'll have some time because I don't think we're gonna be rushing right back here anyway. So
I can see it might take like one set of armor might take me better part of a month. So it might be a while.
We're gonna be.
Tell you what, if you can work with the smithy down the lane and make me some half plate, it's all yours.
Half plate. I mean, yeah, I would have to check with them. That's not my expertise, but 100%. Yeah, I mean,
I'll pay the difference. You just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that Leifa would be any. She would jump at the opportunity to as well. So
share the wealth. You got 7 units here. If I'm going to get to pick a piece of armor for myself, I'd like something a little sturdier, like half plate.
Sure. And she just starts like writing, and you can see her like looking at you guys and like just sketching really fast. All right. Mechanically, out of the 7, again, I said 2 units per medium-sized armor, so she could make 3 sets of armor, and then with the last units, depending what you can do.
Well, I want to save 1 unit for her because
that's what I mean. With the last unit could be other things as well, if you'd like. But yeah, we can kind of talk about that after if you'd like. But
that doesn't need to be right now.
And she like as she's doing all this, and then she like stops. And you can see her like moving, like all the stuff she was about to do, just like on the ground, just like going into work mode. And then she stops and goes, your harness. I'm so sorry. I got so excited and very focused. You just want some rings on it? I can like touch it up.
A bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Polish it.
Okay. Anything? I don't remember. I don't remember if you had any designs put into it, but she'll ask.
No, I think
if there was.
I think it was just
a basic one. Yeah.
Let's put 2 Ds over the sort of pectoral area.
Sure. And yeah. And you can see as she's.
Don't worry about the engraving. D rings. There you go.
Oh, that's brilliant. And you can see her like kind of sketching, and she like looks up and she's sketching, and she goes, "By the way, like the new look."
Thank you. So honored that you noticed. It's nice.
Didn't till now. Just gonna put that out. So I'm sorry, but
it's okay.
You're looking good.
It's a fairly new change.
Oh, well, I hope things have been going well for you in that regards. Then
are they? Yes, I understand.
That is good. I mean, I just want to put it out. Just be careful if there's Feathergale Knights. They typically do rounds in the morning, so you might see them rushing about. Jacqueline's nice, but a hard ass, so I got a lot of work to do for her. But that's fine.
That's fair. Yes.
I'll have some sleepless nights, but I want to work on this, so that's fine by me. And she like turns to you, Amethyst, who I assume has been just kind of quietly in the background as she's just like reminiscing with everybody. She just, and you, is there anything you would like, or can I get you anything you're looking for?
I don't really know much about this kind of thing.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, if you're not looking for armor, I see you have some nice armor on. I mean, if you need any boots or if you need bags or anything, I can do any of that as well.
Maybe a nice bag.
But sure. And she can like you can see she like points you to there's like a whole bunch that she has like backpacks and like one strap kind of side bags and like all this stuff that are like really nice and like very some of them are like dyed various colors and like engraved. And
God, the idea of Amethyst going around with like a little backpack is like stupidly adorable to me.
Do it. We have the money.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get like a little backpack.
Sure. I believe it would be like I think it's like a gold or something.
Just 1 gold?
I think it's just 1 gold. And that's because she does very well and it's can look the way you would like it.
I'll tip her another gold. I'll give her 2 gold.
She goes, oh, thanks. Wow, you must... No wonder you guys are friends. Just flashback to you guys just handing her money for harnesses and shit. Yeah. She was like, oh, okay, I will put extra work into it.
Adventuring does really well.
Apparently, she just like points to the like hundreds of scales. Oh, this is the best day. You guys are my favorite people in this entire land.
We're glad that we can brighten your day.
Literally, yes.
You're a wonderful artist with a leather hide, and I wouldn't have anybody else mess with these dragon scales but you.
Backpack, sorry, 2 gold. I'm so sorry. It would be 2 gold.
Oh, well then I give her 3 gold.
Right. Beautiful. And
right,
she just goes, thanks, thank you.
Well, we need to go hit up Finritz and see what he's got for sale.
And she sort of go, good luck.
It's the mystery of it all. It's fun.
Yeah, it's really just like it's a grab bag. You never know what you're gonna find when you go in there.
Very true. Just have to deal with him.
Right.
Man.
Taim, did you want to put on your before we out of here?
I think I should.
Probably for the best.
All right. Well, in the time, if you spend, an hour in the shop or whatever while she's getting
We'll
everyone's
peruse.
measurements. Well, and she'll get everyone's measurements and sketch out some ideas for you guys and stuff like that. Plays with Ray a bit. And yeah, you can totally attune to that if you'd like.
How much is like the scale mail? Because I think I missed that.
She said she didn't know the price.
Okay.
She'll just go, honestly, I trust you guys enough. If there is a payment, we can get it to you from the end. That's totally okay.
That works.
For me.
And she goes, thank you, and just like gives you guys a hug.
And I will hand her a platinum and say, just in case any expenses come up about this, there's that. Just it'll cover any expenses. You don't have to worry about anything. It'll also kind of substitute because I know you're going to focus on this, and maybe you'll lose out on a little other business too. So just take that. That'll cover anything, and you're fine.
She's just like staring at this. She goes, I don't think I've even ever seen a platinum. Where the heck did you guys get platinum?
Would you believe?
She like bites it. Yeah, legit.
Would you believe me if I told you I found it in an underwater cave of a long dead pirate?
Yes, and I need the story.
I'll tell you that when we come back.
Okay, fair.
Well, in case you need more, I want to give her 4 plat.
In case you need more.
She like almost face.
It's
Like,
Gold destroying the local economy one person at a time.
she goes. This is probably.
We're asking for a lot, so you know.
Back to this town.
I'm the problem. It's me.
She just
Call
goes.
us the Ditherers of fucking Amazon.
We are boosting the local economy. Yeah,
We're
boosting this.
destroying.
Oh my God.
We are holding
We are
probably
paying-
like the
we are-
0.1% of the entire
We are
kingdom
paying
economy.
for
You
all
did-
of our goods.
you did-
at cost.
Yeah, you did steal like a collective of the area's wealth from Gar. So yeah, you guys probably.
We didn't steal. We tactically acquired.
I mean, you stole from him.
He
is what I mean.
died.
Yeah.
he wasn't
You
gonna
stole
use
from
it.
We
beforehand.
stole from the evil rich and are giving back.
Correct. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just mean
We're Robert
yes.
Hooding this motherfucker.
You guys are
Yeah.
ridiculously rich compared to the vast majority of people.
Oh,
Save for royalty itself.
Save from like nobles and shit. And
Joel,
she
let's
just
go say hi to your
goes,
dad and
I
flex
can
on him
get
with these
so much better
coins."
materials. Oh, this is gonna be great. And she just goes, legit, you guys are my favorite. Thank you.
Don't forget that.
I never, literally never.
If you ever talk to Lily, give her a good word for me.
Of course. Oh, she is so nice.
I love her.
Her brother's very sweet as well.
And very good looking. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
You should
Amethyst
talk to him
hiss.
about animals. He really likes animals.
Noted. She just kind of
That's
like
good advice,
awkwardly
Amethyst.
happy
I'm
crafting.
pretty like as cute as I think it would be. I'm pretty sure Amethyst is a raging lesbian.
I mean, it's kind of become canon, just a little bit.
I have 2 types. That one innkeeper and every fae we see.
Yes. Not even innkeeper, just a server.
Right, yeah.
And Joel, it's himself and apparently this one innkeeper.
And your dad.
Your family, and yeah.
Just
Well, to be
Trauma
fair,
trying
Joel
to
takes after his father.
figure itself out.
And
so-
Cain.
And Kane.
And you
He
did
was the
move very high on Kane, yeah.
Yeah, he was. I was
All right.
We're going to Finritz.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can head out. Head to Finritz. which
Last
is
time we were there,
16.
we were so poor. Oh my
We
gosh.
were.
No
You were
money.
dirt poor.
It took
Hey,
like all of our money
Finritz-
to get whatever
Hey,
little
Finritz,
bits we
we're
got
just gonna
there.
buy your whole store, okay? Thank you.
Yeah. You go in and you can see. You go and you find this like tiny little house that's like shoved in the back between 2 bigger housing places. A little shop. And you can kind of push open and there's a little like bell that sounds off. Like something is obviously not really ringing properly in it. Maybe it's rusted, who knows. And you can see that he is like currently like cutting somebody's hair. like an early appointment kind of thing. And it is a kind of medieval barber shop, essentially. And for Amethyst, who's never been in here, you see this, like, slightly senile, like, old halfling. Hair, even though he's a barber, just a mess. He does other people's hair. He doesn't have time for his own. You can see this small kind of a couple chairs for like to cut hairs and like mirrors, and then in the back like corner it is just like floor to roof stacked with everything. Boxes of different sizes, crates, lock boxes. There are books. There are like bits and bobs shoved into like little things in between things. There's no shelves. It's just piles and piles. And it goes from like a small little barber thing just to like a hoarder's house in the back. And you just like without even looking, he goes, "I'll be right there. Wait your turn."
Is that how you treat the heroes of Shade Bearer?
He looks at you and goes back to barbering and goes, "Wait. I am doing this gentleman's hair. You can wait."
Finritz.
I'll start walking around seeing. We need to find diamonds.
Yeah, sure. Goes, "If you're looking for something," and he just like gestures. He doesn't even say anything. He just gestures without looking, like seeing you guys like walk past in the mirror. He just kind of.
Is that investigation then, DM?
Yeah. What are you looking for? Diamonds specifically?
I'm looking for jewelry.
Amethyst
Magic
uses
items.
her spidey jewelry or crystal senses.
Okay.
And I would like to also look for jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah. Jewelry, magic items. I don't really need weapons. But if there's any armor that I can grab from him now, maybe.
Okay. Sure.
Potions. Just adventuring
Right.
stuff.
Wasn't it like a random loot table?
So, anyone that is like looking for shit, roll an investigation check.
Can I cast detect magic?
I got a 19.
You certainly can, and I will give you advantage.
I got a 0.
Severed like, this is a lot, and you're like, how does anyone find anything? You just stand there, just like overwhelmed by like 21.
Oh my god.
21.
18.
18.
19.
19. Asim, did you roll? Are you looking?
Come on, roll that 20. Roll that 20. We got 18, 19, 20, 21.
18.
Come on, let's go.
And
Let's go.
Come on. I have to hit a natural 19.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, natural 20 with a 21.
You know what? That's fine. We'll take those wins.
All right. So Zephyr, overwhelmed, not finding anything. You end up just kind of just watching everyone like look at things, and like you see things topple and you get scared, but then it like gets caught on something else and just sits there and no one moves it.
That's where it lives now.
Yeah, that's where it lives now. Joel.
It's like when you throw Tupperware in the cupboard and you
What
just
are you
close
looking
it really
for?
fast.
Like if something
I would just say anything
Or-
that's like useful that would be like a useful thing for us to have to be useful.
Don't let the DM decide what's useful for us.
I would say like things that would like a protecting type thing or a healing.
Potion.
Well, you're
thing.
looking for
Velcro.
magical stuff because you did use detect magic.
Yeah.
So I
Magic
guess
items.
roll a percentile for me.
Here we go. Here we go. 100. Let's go.
And you got a 21, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
21 investigation.
Okay.
And I got a 2.
Well,
A
beans.
2. And roll a d4 for me.
I'm gonna roll a snap d4 because that feels better.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Oh, 1. Okay.
Mhm.
Roll one more d4. I'm so sorry.
I got another 1.
Okay. We'll get back to that in a moment. Amethyst.
Yes.
You're looking for stones, gemstones, like rocks.
Yeah.
And you got a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a percentile for me.
Whop. Whop. 33%.
33.
Better than a 2. Who rolls a 2 on a D100 roll?
You need that with a divine intervention, not the other way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I do not have the right page. Hold on.
Yeah.
God, sometimes it's so damn hard to find. Like specific things. Oh, here we go. You got a 33?
Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay, and then roll a d10. It's gonna be a lot of just rolling for random shit.
8.
8. Okay, and then roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
And sorry, Joel, you need to roll one more percentile dice. I missed that.
1.
1. Okay.
23.
23. Okay. Amdrus.
Percentile?
What are you looking for? You said it's so many things. I need something a little more.
Armor, potions, jewelry. Spell scrolls if you got them.
Okay, we'll start with armor because they're vastly different things. So roll a percentile. And you got a 18? 19?
Yes, 18.
18. Okay.
I was like, no. Yeah, 59. I'm sorry, 95. I lied.
Wow.
Because I was using the D10 for the first digit.
So you rolled 2
95.
D10s instead of a percentile?
No, I rolled a percentile and a D10 and then was like, yeah, 5 is 50
Oh,
and then
I
9,
understand.
0.
Oh, I
was like,
understand.
what did I do?
So 95. Okay. You're looking for kind of armor like stuff. Okay, roll another percentile.
Oh, beans. Okay. Oh, worse. 21.
21. Then roll a d6 for me.
6.
6. Sorry, don't mind me trying to find shit.
I see Zephyr being like totally distracted by like an old music box that she found. She's just like totally like ding 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, and everyone else is like finding all this stuff, and she's like ding 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 ding.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a thrift shop and you're like, oh, look at these cool glasses I found, and your friend's like, I found this jacket from '95 with signed by Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. And Atim, what are you rolling? What are you looking for?
Jewelry, diamonds, accessories.
Okay. Roll a percentile.
like expensive,
And
like
you got a natural 20, right?
crowns and bracelets and things. Natural 20, yes,
Natural
for 21.
Okay. Roll 2 percentiles for me
Okay. Oh gosh, 2 percentiles.
to start.
All right.
Sorry, lots of rolling, lots of charts. Hold on.
Yep. Here's the first one, 78,
Okay.
and the second one is 30.
30. Okay. So, 78. Roll a D4 for me. No, a D6. I'm so sorry.
You're good. 5.
5. Okay, and then roll a d8. This is gonna be a lot of dice for you. Natural 20. You get to do this twice. See what you find.
Yeah. Ooh, 8.
8. And then roll a d4.
3.
3. And then for the second one, roll a d4.
1.
1. Roll a d10. Sorry. It might be kind of boring to watch. I'm so sorry.
2.
Okay. And then roll another percentile.
I love shopping episodes and rolling random dice. That's why we play this fucking game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Fair.
All these dice I have, let me roll them.
And we haven't had like time 55. To do anything like this in a very long time.
The number crunchiness, that's what you're here for, the granola of
yeah, totally. 100%. So Joel, as you're kind of looking through things, kind of shoved in between things, you find a little like small like handheld chest, basically like a little lockbox, similar to the one it reminds you of the first one you had found here. And when you guys eventually got it open, there was a diamond necklace in it, and you get excited and you pull that. Finra at this point, as you guys are like pulling different things, has finished. The guy is paid and he's like, all right, get out. And he looks to all of you and goes, that box, 3 gold.
What's in it?
You don't know. It is locked.
Yeah. No, but Fenric, do you know what's in it, Fenric?
Oh, I see. He just goes, I do. And I can tell you for 3 gold.
How this works.
All right, here. Take it. I'll buy it.
I have no idea. Thank you.
You're the worst.
This is
Amethyst.
This is what we come for.
Yeah.
This is the show.
I will say, Joel, you like shake it a bit, and you hear like tinkling, like something clattering, like crystal or something clattering a little bit.
Okay.
Amethyst. You kind of look around. You find kind of like a bag, and you open it up, and there's a bunch of like kind of rusted over like rings of sort, but there's one that isn't rusted, and it has this like beautiful pearl in it, that immediately you looks like it might be worth a lot. Do you take it?
I do.
Okay. You kind of eyeing up this ring. You kind of like look at, and then you look down, and Fitrin is staring at you, and he goes, "It's a pretty ring, 10 gold."
Okay.
Is it magical at all?
You do not get a sense of magic. Cool.
I hand him the 10 gold.
Okay. He goes, and like shoves it in like his boot. Amdrus, you were looking for armor, right? That's kind of what you were aiming for?
Yeah. Armored jewelry.
Yeah, so kind of you're looking through stuff. You eventually find kind of like stacked behind stuff, and you kind of have to like move a stack to like get the second one. But you can see these like very well made like bracers. Joel, I will say, as he's holding them, they do have a magical glow.
Bracers of defense.
You don't know, but they do have an abjuration kind of glow, so protective.
Those look good, Amdrus. Those look like good bracers, man.
Fenrir, how much for these?
She goes, a noble woman gave me those. It's a great night. 50 gold each.
I'm sorry, you want 100 gold.
If you want to take the pair, yes. They're very dear, very special.
Fenrir,
They were given to
I
you,
don't.
though.
Finner, I don't think you know this noble woman from dirt, and I'm asking you fair price. I'll give you 50 gold for the pair of them, because we're all walking out of here with stuff. You're not exactly walking out of. You're not exactly getting cheaped out on this one.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
So I still got plus 11, baby. I still got plus
I know.
11. Okay, that's a natural 20. So fuck me. Here we go.
Just don't get an natural one.
I know. Again. 18. So 29.
18. He just goes 70 gold for the pair.
Finrit.
65. Final answer.
I'll give you 60 for the pair, and that's only because we're being nice.
I am running a business. 65.
65. You got it.
You like give him an eye, just like gives it you back. Kind of twitches a little.
I love how we're just like going around giving away platinum. And then,
yeah, I know.
We're just like, I need to spend as little as possible.
I'm not about to pay this motherfucker 100 gold. I should. It's right.
We literally come into his store to find random stuff.
Yeah.
Random stuff.
Ateem.
I just know he's a skeevy bastard, so I'm not going to give him what he asks.
He just collects literally everything.
Yeah. You, kind of looking through things, find this like beautiful carved statuette. Are you proficient in religion? No. So you're not sure. You think it's depicting a god of some sort, but it is inlaid, whatever, with these beautiful, inlaid, right? Yeah. Or like, like you see a bunch of these, like this beautiful, like design in it, and this kind of feminine figure seems to be holding her hands, like kind of holding something. Almost like if it was handing out, and you can see this like large, bright. Oh God, hold on! I forgot to make you roll for this, so I'm just gonna. Actually, do you want to roll another D8 for me?
Yeah.
You can. I'm sorry, it's an ivory statuette. Just let you know.
1.
1. Okay, you can see this beautiful like blue stone in it that is like very well cut, kind of in this. Along with that, you can eventually find a small pouch that when open, there's a bunch of like stones, like rough cut stones in it. None that it looks like it's worth a lot. But you're not sure. Like, they seem like they were, like, kind of, like, dug out and thrown in kind of thing. You're not sure if they're worth much. Do you take either? He will say the ivory statuette with that beautiful blue stone. He goes, yes. The great Goddess Melora, beautiful carved. It will be 20 gold.
Okay.
Joel, it's not Melora.
Who is it?
You would know it to be Timora, the goddess of adventuring and luck.
Yeah, I would correct that little dude and tell him who it actually is.
He goes, you're telling me what my things are? And just like shuts you out and goes, believe me.
Gives him the 20 gold for the statue, and I'll keep the pouch as well.
It's a statue of Melora. And like puts it in the...
Huh. Yeah. And the pouch?
Pouch, and you like, he goes, oh yes, leather pouch. 3 gold. And he like fully, you can, I'm not even gonna make any of you roll. You can fully tell he's like, I don't know what's in it. Let's overprice this leather bag.
It's like, that's fine.
And he goes,
And do I see any magic in it?
No, you do not. You see no magic. The only thing magical that pinged was those bracers that you had saw from anything you guys had grabbed. Does anyone want to roll more and spend more time? We'll say this is about an hour or so of perusing and bartering with this.
Does he have any potions? I mean, can we just outright ask him?
Sure.
If he has any potions or any other things he wants to sell us?
You say, is there anything else you'd like to sell him? And he starts grabbing like the most random shit. There are like, there's this bag that has like a beautiful kind of like leather bag that looks like it was probably very high quality at one point, but it's kind of weathered and old. And you can see him like searching through it and pulls out this like beautiful like quill. And he starts handing you guys kind of random shit, making up every story under the sun, saying this came from great kings before, and yada yada yada.
DM, I rolled a 64.
64
on a.
Is that it?
Investigation.
Sorry.
So make investigation. What are you looking for? And Joel, are you just gonna like let him hand a bunch of shit to you, and just?
Yeah. But I mean, I think I would ask him straight out though. Like, does he have any potions or anything else like that we can buy?
Potions. He goes, potions. And starts kind of like looking through, and you kind of go around in like a circle for a few times. We'll get back to that in a moment. What'd you get, Amdrus?
Just a 10.
10. Anything specific you want to look for this time?
Potions or spell scrolls.
Okay. Sure. Roll a. Hold on.
I rolled a 64 though, so good.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Okay.
Cool. I will allow that. That's fine. Roll a d4 for me.
Come on, here we go. Snap. 4.
4. Okay. And you said 64. You rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, beans. Here we go. Oh, that's just a 1.
1. Beautiful. Okay.
Nothing. You found nothing. Get fucked.
You look around, trying to look for any potions or scrolls or anything that could be magical. Joel's kind of left, but as he's like going around in circles and Finrit is like, where was it? And he's like looking and looking, clearly buying time. Joel, you like look over and you see as he's moving things, something give off like a faint bit of magic, and you get the sense of evocation magic. As Amdrus like pulls this like kind of like leather, or not leather, a wooden like case, like tube out from like underneath a stack of books, and like they kind of start to topple, and you kind of have to like hold it until it doesn't move, and you're like, okay, that will be fine.
One for another day.
Yeah.
What is that?
Amdrus finds it.
Yeah, that's important.
I'm not sure what this is. Finrit, how much for the wooden roll?
Goes, the wooden stick is 5 gold.
I'll give you 7 if you tell me the name of the noblewoman whose these bracers belong to, and I need a real name.
All right. He just kind of like looks at you. Make a persuasion check.
18.
He like puts out his hand and goes, her name was Lady Helga.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh, just 11.
Sure. You can see that he goes, she hails from up in Austin in the Nighthold Empire. She comes from royalty up there. And you kind of look at him and you're like, you don't know, but you don't know anything about that. But there's a good chance he's lying. You just don't know.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna hand him the 7 gold, and I'm go. I don't believe you, but that was a good story.
Thanks, and just like shoves it in another like pocket that he may have. He's just been shoving it like in a different pocket every single time that you guys have handed him gold. And you have this case, this kind of wooden. It's very like plain, but like there are like these fine details kind of around, kind of the like rims like on each side. And Joel, as he kind of goes, here's what I was looking for, and he pulls out another small kind of case that's not locked, and he opens up, and you'll see these like multiple beautiful like crystal vials in it, filled with different liquid, and he just kind of like pulls out one, and he goes, potion of healing. It heals so well. It was 50 gold.
What color was?
Yeah, what color was the potion of healing?
What color's the potion?
It seems reddish. Like a
Does it look like a regular
red.
Potion of healing?
Make an Arcana check.
Well, we've
I will
taken these
also do
before.
an Arcana
Sure,
check.
yeah.
We are.
You know what?
Oh,
I will give Amethyst advantage. I'm not gonna roll. I'll just give her advantage.
I rolled. I got a
Okay.
21.
21,
Oh, I got a 24.
24.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't think this is a potion of healing, but you notice multiple of the other vials that are in it are a couple different colors. There's definitely ones that look more like potion of healings in it. The one he grabbed looks a darker red, and like when he swirls it, it kind of almost seems to like shift to like a greenish color, or not greenish, like a yellowy orange, until he realizes it's changing color, and then he holds his hand over the color and goes, 50 gold.
What about for all of them?
Shady.
Looks and goes,
Am I getting like any
200
idea
gold
as
for the rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
am I getting any idea what any of them would be?
No, you cannot tell by like looking. There's like a bright blue one. There's like a lavender colored one. There's a couple red ones. There is like a yellowy one, and then this darker red that kind of shifts.
Well,
So there's
I bought them.
4.
Yes.
6 in total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought them all.
Nice.
Perfect. And hands it to you, and just goes, anything else? Like as you like hand him a bag, and he's getting so much money. He is so excited.
Yeah. Yeah. My investigation was 18.
18. What are you looking for?
We're gonna go for.
It's been so nice to just shop again.
I know, right?
I
love
didn't expecting
shopping.
this would be a shopping
I love
episode. I'm so sorry.
Shopping episode. Hello, we're spending another entire day in this town. So much for us getting up and leaving.
We're spending another
love this.
session in this town.
Not a day session, but yes.
Yeah,
we're
a day
looking
can be
for
multiple sessions.
Or like,
We found
Oh
out.
really? I didn't know that.
or
that's
jewelry.
what I mean.
Honestly, we're looking for accessories.
More looking for jewelry. Okay, and you got a what? Sorry,
18.
18. Okay. I would love for you to roll. Hold on, getting there. Hold on. A D4. Nope, D6. I lied.
Okay,
So sorry.
you're good. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay. Roll a D10.
Right? 5.
5. Ooh. As you're looking through, you find it might need some cleaning up, but you find this like beautiful like bronze made crown. That's why I said ooh.
Okay.
And like again, it looks kind of grimy, and you would probably have to clean it up to get the shine back. But you can see that it looks like it's made of bronze from kind of the grime under the grime.
Okay. Yes. All right. Thin Rat.
Goes,
This whole
"Ooh."
rest.
you know, adventurers came through many, many years ago, said they found in an old tomb, said it was haunted. I'll give it to you 80 gold. And you can just see he's getting higher and higher because you're just giving him so much more gold that he's like, I can price up these guys.
After the amount of business we've given you, 80 gold, at least 40.
That's a deal. It's haunted, remember?
Yeah, it's haunted. Which means I'm doing you a favor.
Roll
40.
Roll a persuasion check.
I would like. Wait, can I give him advantage and just like cast Mind Sliver, and just kind of like cause like or not Mind Sliver? Oh my god, wrong one. Mind Link. Oh my god, sorry.
I was like, you wouldn't want to kill this man. He's only got 4 hit points, girl. If that, he's old. And like, old for a halfling, so like
has a little stroke.
Just drops.
Yeah,
steal
after we
everything
just
and run.
announced, to the leather worker, like, yeah, we're gonna go to Fenris, and then he dies.
Oh god. Some mindling.
Would that give everyone advantage?
You're just trying to whisper it as
Make a deception check, Amethyst.
Okay, I'm good at those.
Intimidation.
I mean, or that, honestly.
No,
but...
I want to do deception.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an 18.
An 18. Okay, actually, you do have an.
And I'm just going to like cause a bunch of like whispers and like.
Yeah, you just kind of start thinking like, yeah.
1 extra point. 14.
14. He goes, and you can see him like start to kind of like panic and look around. And he goes, 50 gold.
50 gold.
Okay. That's good. Yes, haunted. You should probably leave. With that. Just points.
I'm having fun, so I'm gonna just like keep going too. Until like
he just starts like looking around. He just goes, I think you guys need to leave. I think it's mad that I sold it.
Cheap.
Cheap.
Anyone else looking for anything that hasn't already? Zephyr or Amethyst?
Can Zephyr do another check?
Oh, yeah.
Am I able to, or did all this happen too quick?
No. Like that was kind of the first check.
I had a backup thing of like what I would do.
It's up to you. If you think, as everyone keeps on looking for Zephyr, you could like keep on looking. I don't know. It's flashing more now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I keep seeing that. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I thought it was my camera.
No.
Okay, I'll make another investigation. 10? No, 6. I can't do math. I forgot it's minus 6.
You look around and you do in fact find a little like chest, and everyone's find like little like lock boxes and stuff like that, and you're like, ooh, this is great, and you open it up and it's like just a little chime box. It's just making a noise. It's like making a little song, but it is old and it is not tuned, and it's like and it's not a good sound like at all. It sounds awful.
Lovely.
Zephyr.
He looks at you and goes,
I was gonna say, if it did, I was gonna have like a little thing, but
no, it doesn't sound
bad.
It does not sound good. I'm so sorry. It's like high pitched and then like kind of grinds a little bit and then kind of catches up and then it's
Well, could I like, because I know I'm not proficient, but like while they're doing their shopping and whatnot, could I just like tinker with it to see if I could somehow fix it?
Sure. Make a dexterity check.
Nat 1. Come on, Nat 1.
Roll straight dexterity because you are not proficient in tinker's tools.
11.
You kind of like with their like draconic hands, kind of like looking. You kind of pop open the bottom of it with your nail, and you're like looking at it, and like there's nothing you can do. Not without like tinier tools, like trying to like claw, and like it's their pieces are probably rusted, and you're probably gonna take it out and maybe replace it, or there's probably nothing you can do, unfortunately. You do kind of try to like help a bit, and it helps a little bit, but like not that much. And he sees you like playing with it, and he goes, 1 gold, which is way too expensive, something this shitty. Just putting
I feel like
I increased the whispers.
I feel like if he told me 1 gold, I would probably be startled because I probably would not be paying attention to anything.
100%.
I feel like I'd get startled and like throw it.
Never mind. Amethyst, are you doing one more check?
Sure, why not?
I didn't know if you...
Yeah. Investigation, correct?
Sure.
4.
4. Yeah, you kind of look around. Anything
I'm having too much fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm having too much fun. I'm okay with saying that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So you kind of look around and you're like not really paying attention. You pick up some stuff, but yeah, it's all kind of like old and kind of shitty and
yeah. I am
specific.
just having too much fun tormenting this halfling man.
And he just goes, please leave. It's mad that I sold it, so I need you to get it as far away. And he's like pushing you out at him.
I forgive you.
I'll
come back for you.
Please don't. He says it out loud. You have no idea what he's kicked out Atim and like trying to shoo you guys out. Do you guys want?
As soon as Atim leaves, I'm gonna stop the whisper.
Okay, Atim, you cannot. He bars you from coming back in. He does not allow it. The rest of you guys can make one more check, and then he's gonna kick you guys all out. So you basically have time while he's kicking Atim out to make another one if you'd like. 7, yeah. You're like, ooh, another box, and you realize it's the one you threw. You're like, oh. You're like, put it back.
17.
17. What are you looking for?
Piece of candy.
I would say spell scrolls, maybe.
Scrolls time? Okay. If you keep up, you would have to like cast it again with the detect magic if you want to. It's been well over 10 minutes. If you're wanting
sure.
to.
Okay.
And you're looking specifically for more like any scrolls or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then you have advantage if you're going to cast it again.
Okay, so I can roll another investigation.
Yeah.
Oh. Nat 20.
Okay. Go. All right. Cool. Jesus Christ.
It would have been a 22, but then -2, so it's still a 20.
I mean, yeah, it's still a natural 20, though. Yeah, cool. I will still allow 2 rolls, so roll 2 percentiles.
Four and a 7. What in the serious fuck?
Okay. All right. Roll. Roll a D4 for both.
A 1.
Okay.
And a 4.
Okay. And then roll 2 more percentiles.
Jesus. Okay.
Gonna be. Sorry.
A 61 and a 74.
Okay. So as you wait. What was the other one? 61?
61 and 74.
Okay. Cool. As you're kind of looking, you find like a book that seems to give off a bit of magic, and you kind of flip through it, and it seems like it's some historical tome or something. It looks really boring, but you can see that throughout it, you can see some of the pages or some of the book begins to kind of like letters begin to glow, and you can see that kind of woven through 2 sections of these of this book seems to be some kind of magic.
Okay.
And as like Atim is like shoved out, we'll get to that in a moment. Amdrus, Amethyst, are you guys doing another one or no?
No, I'm probably outside laughing.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, that team. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna run one more.
Sure. One more.
How much is the book?
We'll get there in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I missed that. Sorry.
15. 12 plus 3.
15. Roll a percentile.
11.
An 11. What are you looking for?
I'm looking specifically for I guess I'm just looking for more potions or jewelry.
Potions or jewelry?
Yeah.
Okay. And you rolled an 11, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a d4.
4.
Oh, I'm so sorry. A d6. So sorry. I keep on looking at the
6.
wrong one. 6. Okay. That ended up being kind of the same thing, so we were fine.
It was gonna be a 3, and then it hit the d20 and just went the other way.
6. Beautiful. Roll a d10.
I hear you, kitty. 7.
Sorry.
It's not mine this time.
Yeah, it's mine. And he's not even in the room. He's like outside.
Jesus Christ.
He's just yelling. He wants attention. 7, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me.
No, come back. Fuck.
Wow.
Another d4. 2.
2. Okay. Okay.
Oh, hey, the one I dropped rolled a 2 as well. Nice.
Looking around for any kind of jewelry or potions, you don't find any more, like, you find more, like, boxes, and a lot of them aren't locked, and you start to kind of open them. And a lot of them are nothing. Like, some of them have, like, just simple, like, jewelry. Some of them are just empty boxes. Eventually, though, you find what seems to be, like, a pair of earrings in one that seem like they could be more worth than most of stuff in it. And they seem to have these like jet black stones in them.
Okay.
Do you
Great.
take them out? Is it something
I
you
do.
want?
I'll take them.
Okay. As Fenrir is like shoving everyone to close the door, he looks over and sees Zephyr put something back. Joel take out and flip through a book, and you like pick up these earrings, and he goes, "I asked you to leave. Do you want to buy those?"
Tell you what, I'll give you 20 gold for the stuff between me and Joel and that music box that Zephyr found. Flat right now. Take it or leave it. The book, the earrings, and the music box. 20 gold.
And they'll leave the store.
And we'll leave right now. No questions asked.
Whispering stuff. And you'll hear him like say that under his breath, and he just goes, 30 gold.
25 final offer.
That book is worth a lot. 35 final offer.
When goes up.
You're going the wrong way, mate.
I think I'm going the right way.
I start the whispering again.
You were outside. You said you were outside.
Yeah, I can look in a window.
You're laughing with a team.
Persuasion check for 25 gold.
With disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take this advantage. That's a 6. And that's a 12. So 17.
So 17. He just goes 30. Does go down, but goes back.
Fine, I'll give you the 30 gold, you cheap bastard.
Book is an important tome of history. And he takes the gold. Now go!
Who's history?
He just starts like throwing things at you guys. Go out! I'm over you.
You just dropped a lot of money in there.
You did, and you have no idea if any of that is worth anything.
Nope.
But as you guys are pushed out, Zephyr, you are like shoved this like music box back into your hand as he's like shoving you guys out. This like little halfling man is just like pushing both of you guys are very tall, and he's like shoving you guys out. You get outside to see like Amethyst just kind of cackling.
Come on, Finrance, you know you love us.
And just slams the door. And you hear like a lock sound.
I give one more whisper, then just says goodbye.
Just go away! Just like really loudly. Torturing this senile man.
I just made him more senile. That's
You
all.
did, yeah, 100%. Really pushing that age.
No, when we come back in 4 to 5 months, let's hope he's hope he's still around.
Hopefully you're not wearing that crown. I just walk in like, no! Yeah!
He'll forget about it.
Fully have told Ataim about what I did too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I assume you guys are probably laughing about it as it
Yeah.
comes out.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we should go grab horses real fast and then skedaddle.
Yeah, I think we've squandered enough time.
I believe so. Yes.
All right.
We've dithered.
Quite a lot.
We've dithered much to the dismay of
Everyone.
This is not the episode I was expecting. Let me tell you. And we are running late. I didn't even notice the time. I'm sorry, Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Can we call it before we go to River Pass?
Yes.
Like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
My last thing I want to do, as you guys are heading out, I want everyone to roll a perception check.
So good. +9. Here we go.
Why am I?
Okay.
Now I roll good. Whatever.
I rolled a 9.
17, 9.
Average 10.
10. Amdrus, what'd you get?
21.
21. Joel?
18.
18. And Zephyr was the 17?
Yep.
Okay. As you guys are walking, Amethyst and Etienne, I assume, are probably still giggling about it and maybe looking at the crown and like, ooh, what did we get? Hopefully it's not worth way less than what you were charged. Hopefully it's hidden and fancy.
Spent and...
Zephyr, you hear it. You don't see anything, but you can hear like almost like metal footsteps, and it catches your attention because it's a stark difference than what you're expected. Joel and Amdrus, as you guys are walking down, you look over and you see Amdrus. You see it very quickly. Not quite going your direction, but rounding a corner, shine of metal armor of the Feathergale Knights.
Yep.
And that's where we're gonna end.
We dithered too long.
You did. You took a couple hours in there. Well, for a lot.
Found nothing in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone kept wanting to re-roll.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, with that, we end our session, which I'm totally gonna have to rename. Well, actually, it might be very fitting, actually. But it's not what I was going for. But that's fine. So, yeah, we will be back next Monday, I think. Hold on. What is next Monday? The 12th. Yeah, I don't think anything is happening. Because I know holidays is coming up, so we're going to have to figure that out.
I was going to say, are we taking the 26th off?
I assumed...
Okay, I thought so too. I just want to make sure.
I assumed everyone would be busy. I'm down for it. It could be Christmas Day, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's play D&D. So... all right, well, we'll figure that out. Anyways, we will be back next Monday for maybe some drama, maybe very quickly bamfing out. Jesus, words. Who knows? After a shopping trip and reminiscent episode again.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, love you all. Bye.
Bye.